What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people when I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on? Is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Thank you for tuning in for another edition of the Millionaire Morning Show. I am your host, Anton Daniels. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, family? How y'all feeling today? It is Friday. Friday in the building. It's been a long week, but the week ain't over, right? Been a long week. Tardy Town in the building. What's going on, family? You still up, Mr. Bibbs? What you doing still up? What you still doing up, Mr. Bibbs? What's going on to my family in the chat? I see what y'all talking about. Yeah. You shaved, you trimmed today. It's about to be a oasis. Oasis today. What's up, Jennifer? What up to everybody in the chat? What's going on? What's happening, y'all? You know me, got to work out. Whatever. I see what you're talking about. What's good, AD? Happy Friday. Bless up, Ton. How you feeling? One word, AD. Feel great. Tell you what, focusing on melon, watermelon, stuff like that. Been working out with my daughter every night. Before the live streams, I usually work out like 8 p.m. Work out from like 8 p.m. till about 9:30. Then I head back to wherever it is that I'm going to be in, and I live stream at night. And so everything is going good. Everything. Water, cleansing out, everything is good, man. You in Vegas a lot, Zeroyce? Yeah. So I feel good. I feel good. What's going on, friends and family? Joe Gunn, I see you. Everybody. Yo, somebody was holding me accountable. Actually, not holding me accountable, but somebody was telling me this, saying, Anton, I want you back in the Millionaire Morning Show studios. I said, why y'all want me back in the studios? Because I know that Aaliyah was saying it too. Y'all prefer me? I like to switch it up. I thought that I was doing something cool by kicking it with y'all here and then going into the studio for the most part. They said, next week, I want to see you back in the studio. You doing a live streams on this type of look is more or less for Fridays or Saturdays or something like that. Sabrina says it doesn't matter. Love the relationship you have with your daughter. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you too. The two lights that are out of sync always irritate me. What two lights that are out of sync? You look better in the studio, AD. I rock with this. I rock with this too, AD. All right. Well, no, the studio is epic. Okay. Well, Chapper Moore says he liked this more. All right. So I tell y'all what. I tell y'all what. I'm gonna go back into the studio Monday. Monday, I will be back in the studio. I got my shirts. I got everything rocking. I don't know. I just felt like having more sunlight. You know, the difference is that, like, if I'm doing it here, I actually got natural sunlight and stuff. So I got my whole setup over here, right? You know what I'm saying? So I get the natural sunlight. So you kind of got just like a different feel, a different look or whatever. But if I do it over there, I got to do the artificial light. See, I don't have to do no light over here because everything is natural. But then if I do it inside of there, then I got to go in there and you got to get the studio lights and all of that. And so, you know, I just wanted to get that natural sunlight and all of that, that fall, almost in fall sunlight. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the reason why I kind of be over here, is just because it kind of feeds your soul, I think, a little bit more as far as the natural sunlight. That's all. That's all. That's the only reason. Just switch it up for that. But we here though, no matter what. We here. We blessed. Life is good. Hopefully the stream is cool as far as like there's no lagging or anything like that. Osriel says, as long as you're waking up, breathing, and blessed, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man, it's starting to get cooler. It's starting to be in like the high 60s. A couple days ago, it was in the upper 70s. Now it's in the high 60s. So it's starting to get a little bit cooler outside, which means that it's about to be fall and it's about to be hoodie season. It's already hoodie season for me. You know, I'm already on that hoodie season. So fall, in my opinion, is the best time. It was 100 yesterday. 100 where, Chris Cunningham? Where was it 100 at? Winter is coming. Winter is coming. Yep. That means there's going to be a lot of people trying to figure out how to keep warm. And so we are blessed. Remember that. No matter what happens, you are blessed. All right. So we are blessed. Let me read some of the super chats and then we're going to get straight into the show. I want to get into this tech CEO dinner. It's a lot of crime happening, and then we're gonna try to get into a money conversation. We got after hours tonight. It was 101 in San Antonio yesterday, LG Rihanna. Jesus. Is that where you are? I'm looking to get to a lot of places. I gotta go out to Washington, DC. Somebody told me I need to go visit Hawaii. You know I gotta go to my second home now. California. Lots going on. Oh, one more thing before we go over, you know, because I want to tell y'all my thoughts. I always like to give y'all insight on what I'm thinking and stuff like that. My goal, before I read super chats, yes, I'm coming back to DC. My goal, honestly, I don't know if I'm too ambitious or not. And y'all go ahead and humble me. You know, I like the chat. I seen y'all was talking mad crap in the chat last night on After Hours about me when we were having certain conversations about kept women and stuff like that. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and try to defend myself. If that's what they feel and that's what they want to say, then that's what we going to do. If they feel like, Anton, you must be talking about yourself, let the chat chat. Let the chat chat. Let the chat chat. I ain't got nothing to do with me, but let the chat chat. That's what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Let the chat. Let me read some of these super chats. I gotta acknowledge the cash apps. I'm trying to teach my friends that I stream with on After Hours to let the chat do what they do. Pretty sure. I'll be trying to oh shoot, my girl Michaela. Court. Shout out to my girl Michaela out there doing work, doing her thing, you know. Let me read some of these cash apps and then we're gonna see what's happening throughout the streets, man. It's a lot of stuff happening all over the country. AD said better learn how to squabble. Mike that dude. Shout out to my dog, Mike that dude, holding me down. I appreciate you, Mike that dude, on Cash App. Thank you, my friend. C Will helping me pay the bills around this joint. You know, I got light bills. I got, rent for the studio. I don't own the whole, I don't own the real estate here. So that's what I think that I'm going to do. I'm going to build a studio. I'm going to build a whole layout. But I got to get some land in the right area in order to do so. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, C. Will. Says salute, helping me pay the bills in this joint. Helping me pay salaries. OJ Thompson says, good morning, Anton. Have a great live stream. Thank you, my friend. Mr. Lot in the building says, what up, though, bro? Quick question. What do you think about a master's degree in AI? I don't think it'll hurt you. I definitely think it'll help you. You just got to do the cost benefit analysis. How much do you have to invest in it? How long is the program? I think you'll make a lot of money. I think master's degrees in certain areas of fields of study works. I think it's a good idea. You just got to make sure that you don't go into a lot of debt to do it. See if you can get some kind of tuition assistance before you jump into that. 392Q, good question. 392Q says, just need the sound effect board. Where you at? Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring it in here. I got you. Jeremy H says, not sure if you've touched on this yet, but what are your thoughts on? Maybe I'll do a little bit of a Q&A today in between each segment. Anytime y'all want to ask me a question, I'm gonna try to prioritize super chats. Obviously, what are your thoughts of Tesla owners swapping out the T emblem for logos like Audi? What's driving that? I haven't seen it, but I think that it actually devalues the car. And if you see somebody selling a car, you got to listen. Whenever y'all making a decision, unless you plan on just keeping something until it dies, think about what the long-term repercussions are. When I build a house, right, even though I rent out all of my houses and I don't necessarily keep it, when I build a house, I'm thinking about not necessarily, because I don't cheap out on my houses. So I put crown molding, all of the right molding around the doors and all of that stuff. I built the decks on the back of it and all of that. I could cheap it out and get the rent, right? But I first think about, okay, how can I maximize on somebody never wanting to leave? And then two, I always think, well, if I ever want to sell this property, I want to have it built the right way. So I don't cheap out. You know what I'm saying? And I think that when people do stuff like that, when they deface their stuff, you can do emotional stuff. I don't look at things from an emotional perspective. I try to look at things from a business perspective. So I think it's dumb. I haven't seen it, but I think it's dumb. Sarge says, what up? And they trying to be accepted by everybody else. When I see people do stuff like that, that shows me that they're not trying to be bothered. Or they trying to do stuff for the acceptance of everybody else. People so worried. When I see people with a sticker on the back of their car says, I bought this before Elon or something like that or whatever like that, I think to myself, oh, they the ones that's easily bullied. Those are the white apologists. Those are the people that you can take control of or you can make do what you want to do because they easily manipulated or people can tell them what to do and what they should and shouldn't buy. That's how I think of those people, honestly. Sarge says, what up, AD? After hours was wild. I know you nursing a headache. No, I feel good. Listen, I'm my teammates. That's what they do. I don't be having, I was in a good space. Me and Mika with her pretty self, we was having a good conversation. Everything was going great last night. I thought it was a great show. I appreciate the value you bring to my week. Motorcycling is good. Stressing is bad. Facts. Chad from Moore says, 80, where did you get the hoodie with the bear on it? The bear is different colors. I got to get back to work. I'll rewatch. Hoodie with the bear. Hoodie with the bear on it. I don't know. I don't know no hoodie. What hoodie with the bear? I got a hoodie with the bear on it. A hoodie with a bear on it. Oh, the pink hoodie? That's not a pink. That's not a Oh, you talking about the The black hoodie. You must be talking about the black one. I got a black hoodie that got a bear on it. And it's a sweatshirt / hoodie. And that's people love good quality or something like that. Y'all put it inside of the Rich Bully one. That one's old. I don't even remember what that one looked like. Dirt Label. Talking about the Dirt Label bear. The Rich Bully joint. Y'all let them know inside of the chat. Y'all know what it is. I don't be remembering some of that stuff, to be honest with you. I know the one with the pink one with the cat on it. I got that in Japan. ChatGPT broke off the engagement, said I was too clingy. Says Manny Plays. Shout out to Manny Plays. Shout out to everybody supporting the platform. I'll continue to read super chats throughout the show. All right, we over 1,000 people, so we got to go ahead and get it popping. What's up, Just Brown Girl in America? Says, morning, y'all, in my country girl voice. What's up, baby? What's happening? What's happening to the fellas? What's happening to the ladies? What's happening to everybody in the chat? What's happening to all of my people? That Burberry hoodie is me. My daughter bought me the Burberry hoodie. The cat is on the pink one. That's right. All right, y'all. Let's get started with the show. As usual, I will be reading super chats throughout the show. And it's hoodie season. It's hoodie season. Basketball season start next month in October. Doors. Just got a door invoice. Let me show y'all what my invoices be like, bro. I'm going to show y'all. Every morning I get a bunch of emails with basically a bunch of bills. Every morning I get a bunch of emails with a bunch of bills. Every email, every day. This is what my life is like. Let me show you. I get it as an email every day. Payment history, Fridays, 12/27, deposit. This one is for a garage door, for a designed garage door. Job total, $5,700. Invoice amount, $2,800. Paid $2,800 today. Builder discount, $233. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, man. This is my every day. I just get a different bill. And so that's why I'll always be broke. It's not for a regular door, it's for a garage door. Every day I get bills. That's all I do. Is I just get bills. Somebody said that's small change for you. Y'all don't understand like that it adds up. It adds up. My bills every month for building houses is over $150,000 a month. But it's a lot of little stuff. Landscaping, concrete, HVAC, electrical, doors, all of that stuff, bro. Yes, I go broke every month. I go broke every month. Because I don't have no bank loans. So everything I do is out of pocket. And then I usually have multiple different projects going on at the same time. So right now I got 4 projects going on at the same time. The one where the lady moved out or the family moved out, that's being completely renovated. It's $150,000 budget on that. And then I got one that's going up. So we had to pull tree permits and we breaking ground on that and excavating that. And then I got 2 projects. One of them is finishing up. And then one of them is in the mid, like a little bit before the middle. We about 45% into the project. So I get $150, sometimes $200,000 in bills every single month. Just to, then I got a lot of people don't know. I'm gonna break this down inside of the Patreon, your true costs. Your general contractor, builder, they take in 15%. So whatever the true cost is of the project, you're paying them an additional 15 to 20% of the project to manage and oversee it. And that's why Rita is now getting her builder's license, because I'll be paying her that 15, 20% per project. I'd rather keep that money in-house, and I'd rather just focus on letting him focus on being an architect and designing the properties He can focus on that because now she got all of the skill set. We on our, it'll be 5 projects before the end of this year that we've taken on and built from scratch. And so now she's familiar with it. And so now Rita is actually getting her builder's license. And so I'm going to focus on creating, she's going to have her own company that's focused on the builder's license. I'm going to do all of my contracts with Rita. And then Rita will be the one that will be focused on the builders and stuff. And then she focus on doing all the rest of that stuff. So that's what we do, bro. Like my goal, and I'm going to say this. Carrie just sent me a bill, y'all. She said it's for having to endure being up for hours after hours with Anton Daniels. Bill due $5,000 due immediately. Oh, shout out to Carrie. But Carrie, I see you. But no, I'll say this, y'all. But one of the things that I try to do with all of the women that surround me, including Rita, including my daughter, including all of the people, is my goal is to make sure that you better. If anybody, my mindset is this: if anybody walks away from me, right? Let's say, for example, you break up with a girl, not me, because I don't plan on getting divorced, but let's say you break up with a girl or somebody breaks up with a girl, right? Is she better off as a result of meeting me while at the same time adding value into my life and then I added value into her life? Or is she worse off as a result of spending her time with me? That's my life. You know what I'm saying? So Rita has skill sets. She got skill sets. She got company. She got all of that stuff that I've put her in a position to learn and evolve into. And she understands business from this lens and this lens. And so my goal is to always make sure, that my girls is taken care of. My daughter, we building up different businesses and stuff, and I'm teaching her certain things. So, that's my goal always. If your chick don't have some kind of value that they can bring to y'all, if you're not keeping the money in, then what are we doing? Your girl shouldn't have to. She can, but she shouldn't have to work for somebody else. If you a boss, and let's say, for example, like if you a boss, and let's say you and your girl break up, she should still work for you. Oh, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna have some relationship sessions in the Patreon. Your girl should still want to work for you after y'all break up, if y'all ever break up. That's the type of impact that you should have on her life. Look at Quentin. That's the type of impact that you should have in her life, is that she should still work for you and her success should still be tied to you, and you should be teaching her a skill set afterwards. Civilap says that's a horrible idea. That's because you're not a boss. Because you don't have that type of effect on people. I'm cool with everybody that I've never met. She should still be wanting to work for you. I'm sounding like Dame Dash. I don't think that everything that Dame Dash had ever said. I don't think that everything that Dame Dash says is crazy. Hey, facts, J Ben. Y'all be scared of women for real. I don't know what's wrong with guys. Honestly, bro. I don't know what the hell had happened. Have we become so divided that people are scared of other people just because they're a different gender? Some people may be wired differently, AD. Okay, listen, here's the thing. Nobody is saying that anybody has to do it. I'm saying that they should still want to work for you if you've had a great significant impact in their life, and it should never be a bitter situation when people go about doing a thing. Nobody is being held against their will. They should still want to have to do, they should still want to do business with you. If you a good business person, you a good person, you've made an impact in their life, why wouldn't somebody want to still stay connected to you just because they're not necessarily romantically involved with you? Divorce it bitter, Anton? Right. Everything don't have to be bad. Everything don't have to be an issue. You don't always gotta walk away and it turns out to be hating each other and all of that. Why do people want to hate each other so bad? Why when you walk away from somebody, it gotta be a certain thing? Haim says, six to goddess. I don't hate her. I don't hate her. I don't feel no type of way about her. You don't see me talking negatively about her. I'm not throwing her under the bus. I don't have nothing negative to say about her. We don't even live in the same city. Why would I have something negative to say about her? You don't hear me talking about women negatively that I used to be cool with. And secondly, let's throw this into perspective. I've never had a romantic relationship with her. So that's not even a thing. It's not even a real thing. Listen, man, I don't hate people, bro. Like that girl, I don't even know what's going on with her. That girl is living her life and doing their own thing. People can do their own thing. Nobody is being held against their will. Nobody owes nobody nothing. Ain't nobody, you ain't never heard nobody say they owe me money or you owe me this. You ain't never heard nobody say we had sex. That ain't none of that. It's just on some cool shit. Maybe we didn't see eye to eye and we keep it moving. Kenny said, when you have assets to split up, people get angry. Not if you got a post-nuptial agreement. Not if you got a post-nuptial agreement. Listen. Prenuptial agreements, post-nuptial agreements, it keeps you from being bitter if anything was to ever happen, because it ensures that everybody is happy and everybody agrees if a circumstance happened. You not dusty, they not dusty, everybody is cool. You know what I'm saying? They would get the equity, and then you could renew the post-nuptial agreement based off of how long y'all been together, right? So a prenup or a postnup protects everybody. So if you got a post-nuptial agreement, because you have to look at relationships from a business perspective just as much as you are looking at it from a love perspective. Most people don't take care of their business to ensure that everybody is good. So if you got a post-nup agreement, which I have I'll be transparent with y'all. I got a post-nuptial agreement. If you got a post-nuptial agreement and somebody is still rocking with you, then you can't say that they only there for the money. That's to protect everybody. If anything was to ever happen, hey, this goes there. My daughter will be straight. She would get this. I'm still good. Whatever. And they got a skill set. And it is what it is. Y'all so afraid to have the business conversations. You're so afraid. You so afraid of each other. Stop being afraid of each other. Grow up. Grow up. Ain't no fighting in court. We got to split up stuff. That ain't what it is. It's always going to be business so that you can focus on the love. Business so that you can focus on the love. Grow up. Hey, listen, if this was to ever happen or you decided to go your own way, we ain't going to be sitting here spending a whole lot of money fighting each other and making it messy. This is what happens. Okay, listen, I want you to get a lawyer and make sure that this sits with you, and you have 6 months to overlook this. Let's put this post-nuptial agreement together. Also, let's make sure that we align the assets accordingly and make it clear. Also got a, life insurance to ensure that certain things play out. You look at it from a business perspective, and guess what? Y'all still do business afterwards. You don't have to be on some bitter type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And ain't on that. Everybody should be happy. Listen, everybody should be happy. Everybody should be living this life in the best space possible. Everybody should be happy. Let's live life. Let's have a good time. Let's figure out how we can be doing things successfully and move on. Once y'all start to get significant assets, y'all need to have that conversation so that you can get a postnuptial agreement in place. So that that money ain't the main reason that y'all break up. You're not hearing me. I'm about to start the show. We about to get into the show, but I want y'all to look at everything from a business perspective. If you have a postnuptial, once you start getting money and once y'all start getting resources, you get a postnuptial agreement in place. You ain't worried about the money. The only thing you worried about is being happy and being successful. And then revisit it every 5 years because the businesses have grown and the success has grown. Come on, AD. We know about the list. Experience with scoring people hits different. I'm good letting you go and not needing to ever know anything else about that person. My list, okay. All right. So y'all take it out of context. My list is a list of people that have done things to me and have said that I've never going to be successful. So I used to keep a list anyways. Haven't checked it in a while. I used to keep a list of people that did that because I was negatively motivated. And so it pushed me to be more successful. Anyways, let's get into the show. We over well over 1,000 people in here now. Again, make sure you hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. AD want to get rich, open up a t-shirt shop in Chicago, rest in peace shirts and cutout boards. Y'all crazy. Y'all insane. If y'all start getting y'all contracts together, y'all wouldn't be so scared of loving on somebody. The love and the fear of divorce is the thing that keeps you from being able to find a person that you're supposed to be with. Anyways, make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Let's go ahead and get into this Trump dinner. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow, but we're going to see how this stream goes today. Let's get into this Trump dinner, y'all. Let's go into this one, go to that, and let's get it popping.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's an honor to be here with this group of people. They're leading a revolution in business and in genius.
Shout out to Seven.
And in every other word, I think you could imagine there's never been anything like it. The most brilliant people are gathered around this table. This is definitely a high IQ group, and I'm very proud of them. I know all of them indirectly, and I know some of them very well, but I know everybody at the table indirectly through reading about you and studying, knowing a lot about your business. Actually, we're making it very easy for you in terms of electric capacity and getting it for you, getting your permits.
Somebody in the chat said, what is Bill Gates doing there? Well, you do know that Bill Gates is still a large shareholder in not only Microsoft, but he's invested in a lot of companies, not just tech. He's invested in garbage. He's invested in a lot of things. And so when you are a large shareholder, sometimes you even own board seats. And so whether you think that they're the CEO or not, it doesn't mean that they're not necessarily a tech boss. So remember that. Like, I'll give you an example. The Target CEO, they say all of the black people was all excited because the Target CEO, quote unquote, stepped down and they anointed a new CEO. So all the black women and all of the black people that was Blackity Black and Jamal Bryant and them that don't understand things from a business perspective, they all excited. See, look at the impact that we've had on Target. Well, he still is a large shareholder in Target, and he also has a board seat, and he's still involved in the company. So it doesn't mean that he's not impactful. It just means that he's not necessarily the face of the company. And Bill Gates absolutely has a huge, not only Bill Gates, a man that owned the Clippers. What's his name? The guy that just got caught. Where do you think he getting all of his billions from? The majority of his money comes directly from being a shareholder in Microsoft. Steve Ballmer. Alton Watkins says, Anton, bro, I don't trust Bill Gates, to be honest, but let's see where this goes. For whatever reason, you think that they care about whether you trust in them or not. You think, listen, I don't halfway trust the people that make my food. That's why I don't go in the kitchen, because I don't want to see what it looked like, because I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm never going there again. It is what it is. Nobody cares about whether y'all trust in them or not, but you got to deal with them because you're integrated into the technological space that they've created for you.
We're leading China by a lot, by a great amount. And I just wanted to, the press was going a little bit crazy because they saw this group together. So I thought we would let you have a little access.
Thank you, Kerry.
Maybe describe some of the great things that you're doing.
Keep me on in the background, Kerry.
Mark, you're building some buildings that are as large as Manhattan. That was pretty good, right? It's pretty good. So I thought you'd say a few words, so we could take a couple of questions later, maybe. Mark, would you like to say a few words about the company?
Sure. Well, I mean, it's, sorry, should I turn this on?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for hosting us. I mean, this is quite a group to get together. And, I think, all of the companies here are making huge investments in the country in order to build out data centers and infrastructure to power the next wave of innovation. So it's, we don't often get together as the CEOs of the different companies, but it's good to see everyone.
How much are you spending, would you say, over the next few years?
Oh, gosh. I think it's probably going to be something like, I don't know, at least $600 billion.
And that's why they're there. And that's why they're there. Because you're looking at basically probably a collective spending of upwards of who knows how many seats is in there. $10 trillion in the room spent, right? Invested in the United States of America and AI. That's why they're there. Listen. Whether you're talking at the presidential level or you're talking all the way at the local level, this is what I will tell you. Money buys you a seat at the table. This is why you have to get you some money. This is why you have to get you some money. Money buys you a seat at the table. Do you know why the local politicians will listen to you? Is because you invested in a community. It's not that you're just giving money to their campaign fund and nothing like that. It's not that. It's the fact that you're willing to spend money and invest it into the city that you're in that then buys you a seat at the table, because they can then use that and say, hey, listen, we doing deals to clean up this area, or listen, we got housing being invested in this area. And you know what? We got this community seat, or hey, this scholarship fund, the students and these, they're going to go, they want to take the picture. They want to leverage it. They want you to be able to invest. They want you to contract their friends to be an inspector on the job. Money buys you a seat at the table. That's the way it goes. It's called greasing palms. And the fact that Trump can then say, hey, listen, we got $600 billion from Meta that's being invested in the United States of America. He uses that as a talking point in order to illustrate the impact that he's having in the financial community to secure more votes, or to, you know what I'm saying, ensure that his legacy is continuing to be built. Money buys you a seat at the table. Your problem is that you only look at money from the lens of taking a woman out. It's not just about taking a woman out or treating her good or spending money on some chicks. Instead of spending money on chicks, start to get involved in local politics and then see how that plays out. Start to get involved in local politics and still see how that plays out. I will tell you this. Remember, y'all may not know this, right? You may not necessarily know this, but I'll give you this. See this watch that I have on right here? Still got the plastic on the back. See this watch that I got on right here? Let me tell you the type of person that I am. Remember, this is the second one that I bought. All right, this is my Sky Dweller. Rose Gold Sky Dweller. This is not the stunt. This is just, I'm just giving you the real. Rose Gold Sky Dweller. Right? This is the second one that I bought. I will tell you this, and this is a fact. And I put it on everything. I put it on my I shouldn't be saying this shit. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. Somebody that I do business with, when I bought my first one of these, it was brand new. Somebody that I do business with, I gave it to him. I gave it to him. Big business person. Big business person. A big business person. And Rita was like, Anton, do you think you should give them this? I said, listen. We've done a lot of business together. We made a lot of money together. And she said, so what do you get out of it? I said, I get to make sure that I keep the relationship. I keep the relationship because you looking at it as, oh, Anton, you just gave away $60,000. I look at it as I just made $6-7 million. I'm not afraid to make sure that I keep people happy. I'm not afraid to make sure that I keep people happy. Most people only think about it from the lens of what they can get out of the situation. I don't think like that. I think about what value can I add into how can I make sure that I keep people happy in order to ensure that I continue to do business. Rob Rogish says, AD want to buy the person like, I guess he want to say he be, There's a lot of people don't know how to type English correctly. AD want to buy the person like he be buying his wife in the Chasers. I guess you can look at it from that lens. I guess the fact that the Chasers rock with me regardless, that wouldn't make no difference. Or the fact that they don't even let me pull out my wallet, that could be a ding. Or maybe the fact that my wife was with me when I was broke, that could possibly be a thing. But small-minded people, Jerry, don't worry about it. It's okay. We don't worry about that. Small-minded people think small-minded, right? That's why they are in their profile picture smoking. That's why they do stuff like that, because if you were actually focused and you would understand that everything that I do is intentional. The fact that I use my real name on here is an intentional thing, right? The fact that, see, even if you did smoke, you shouldn't say that out loud to people, because that changes the perspective of the narrative of how they see you. That's something that you should be doing in your private time. See, I don't look at when people say stuff as a slight. I look at it as a teaching opportunity because they just don't know. Maybe Rogish is just ignorant, meaning that he doesn't know any better. So maybe he needs to be educated, right? Maybe he needs to be educated. Everybody is looking for something from somebody, but the people that wind up doing the most business is the ones that actually add value into the group. You can't network effectively if you don't add value into the group. You can't get into a sorority or a fraternity if you don't pay your dues. You can't go to the country club if you don't pay your dues. There's always going to be a barrier to entry. They want to know, how do you get it? You can't get into certain schools unless you pay your dues. And nowhere, in no place in the world do you have an opportunity to continue to advance and make more money unless you pay your dues. That's just the way that it is. It costs to be the boss. Even the criminals understand that you got to pay the police officers and you got to pay the politicians and you got to continue to make sure that you pay to play and you got to watch the money. Everybody understand that. The criminals, the politicians, everybody understand that it's about pay to play. That's just life. That's life. But you think that they put that name on that college campus because of the person and he's just a nice person. No, it's because he donated $250 million to renovate the library or some dumb junk like that. It's a teaching opportunity. But people that got a tight pocket, people that always is clutching their pearls, men that clutch their purse and clutch their pearls, they never grow. They never grow. They like that. See, no, look, he says, no other man will just give their cash away a month to AD. What do you mean? I got people that super chat me every day. It's a value add. What you think that they make sure that they spend their money with me because I just be talking junk? No, they spend their money with me because they know that I'm a value add. And I could say that out loud. I could say that out loud because it is what it is. And there is nobody in here that is a part of the Bag Chasers. I got almost 19,000 people in the Bag Chasers, and ain't none of them tripping about it. Ain't none of them ever complain. You ain't never seen nobody get online and complain about being a part of the Bag Chasers. Never. You've never heard that before. And over 5 years, you've never heard that before. Why? Think about it for a second. Let's get back to it.
Through 28 in the US. Yeah.
It's a lot.
No, it's significant.
That's a lot. Thank you, Mark. It's great to have you.
Thank you.
Great to have you. David, you know, you've done a wonderful job in working with the White House, a great expert. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor to work here at the White House and to work for you. You really care about this industry and all Americans, and I think you've done a tremendous amount already to unleash our innovators and also help build out the infrastructure of the country. And it's doing a lot, not just for tech companies, but for ordinary working Americans, the construction industry, the trades, electricians, carpenters. There's a boom happening right now in AI because of what President Trump has done in terms of stimulating investment. It's going to benefit all Americans. So it's really a thrill to be part of. And this is a really incredible group that you've assembled here. And it's like I said, it's just a great honor to have a foot in each one of these worlds and being part of it. So thank you.
Thank you very much. And Sergey, you were saying a lot in the Oval Office. I figured just somebody that likes to speak with his really wonderful MAGA girlfriend.
Let me show you. You see that? You see that? Hey, what? Hold on. Y'all not paying attention. Y'all so busy getting caught up in the press conference itself. Y'all not paying attention. When Trump mentions him, these are literally billionaires, a round table of billionaires. When Trump mentions him, his girl starts scratching his back. Hey, look at that baby. Look at that baby. You see that? Let me show you.
Much. And Sergey, you were saying a lot in the Oval Office. I figured just somebody that likes to speak with his real.
Get you a girl that do that when you win. If your girl ain't doing that, if your girl not trying to make sure that you winning, I don't want her. I don't want her around me. I'm so happy for you, baby. I'm so happy. Get you a girl that do all of that. You know what I'm saying? If your girl not doing that, if your girl just always upset when you come home trying to figure it out, then don't bring her with you. You can't take her to the White House. Get you a girl that always say stuff like, this is your moment that you worked so hard for. I'm so proud of you. Get you one of them. Raw, here we go again. Roguish wants my hey man, listen, bro. I gave you your 5 minutes. I gave you like 6 minutes of my attention. Bro, I'm only playing pickleball with the ladies, bro. That's it. I only want to play pickleball with the women. I don't want to play pickleball with men. I'm not interested, bro. So I know that you want my attention. I appreciate you for subscribing. I appreciate you for being in here and chatting with the people. But you got to get a lady sometime, bro. I like ladies on my nuts. I don't like guys on my nuts. I like the ladies that be around me playing with my pickleball. You know what I'm saying? So give me some room, bro. Breathe, big dog. You know what I'm saying? You the type of nigga that be, you know, you in the spot and you in your section and you know the ladies is trying to get into your section and it's some big roughneck nigga. Hey, I want to meet Anton. Dog, let the ladies do what they do. You know what I'm saying? God, Jesus, bro. Let the ladies be around me. Don't be one of them niggas that always want some attention, always trying to break, you know. I see you, bro. Yo, what up, though? I took a picture with you. I flicked it up. I gave you a selfie. Yo, this is him. Yeah. Who is he? Yeah. What's going on? I shook your hand, my nigga. I gave you some attention. Now let the ladies in, bro. Go. It's a whole lot of women in here. Go get you one. You could be talking to all of the different women in here, and you so focused on me, man. What you want me to do? You want me to pour some liquor in your mouth like this, my nigga? Want me to give you a bottle too? You want me to give you a bottle? What you want? Some rosé? Jesus, bro. Fuck, it's a whole lot of women in here.
Wonderful MAGA girlfriend. So would you like to say a few words?
Well,
please?
babe, do you want to say something?
I truly, every time I'm here or in your presence, I'm so grateful. So thank you. It's like,
Thank
I
you.
can't believe it every time, like the inauguration here. I think you're doing amazing work.
Thank you very much.
We actually were just with Leonardo.
Leopold.
Leopold.
Shevenchen,
He's
yeah,
one- sorry,
he's
I
in
wanted to
Venezuela.
Right,
And
One
you're
of the
applying a
leaders
lot
of
of
the
pressure to Maduro. And I think that's phenomenal for an
Amazing.
American president to actually be applying pressure there in Venezuela and then hopefully in Cuba and so forth. So there's a lot of civil rights work that you're leading. We didn't get a chance to mention. I also just wanted to mention, we don't have to get into all the details we talked about in the Oval Office, but I think it's a real incredible inflection point right now in AI, and the fact that your administration is supporting our companies instead of fighting with them. It's hugely important. Obviously, it's a global race, and I think we're at the cusp where these AI models are about to become profoundly useful, kind of beyond the, okay, wow, it's cool, can do that, but actually day-to-day incredible utility, incredible productivity. So very grateful for your administration support.
Well, you had a very good day yesterday. Google had a very good day yesterday. And do you want to talk about that big day you had yesterday?
I'm glad it's over.
I already know what he about to talk about. Hey, turn your microphone on, bro. This is the CEO of Google. I think Sergey is one of the co-founders of Google, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the CEO of Google that's talking right now. I want to see if he's gonna turn his mic on.
Don't forget, Biden was the one that prosecuted that lawsuit. You know that, right?
Look, it's a long process. I appreciate that your administration had a constructive dialogue, and we were able to get it to some
Right.
of resolution. I would echo what Sergey said. I think it's the AI moment is one of the most transformative moments any of us have ever seen or will see in our lifetimes. So making sure the US is at the forefront, and I think your administration is investing a lot. Already the AI action plan under your leadership, I think, is a great start, and we look forward to working together, and thanks for your leadership.
Great job you're doing. Incredible, really, job.
You know what? You know what he's saying? Google had a good day yesterday. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. This is what's happening. All right. I'm going to share it. Google's new price target after a big win from the Department of Justice. The ruling is also prompting a boost in other big tech name price targets. When you say price target and this is why y'all need to make sure y'all inside of the Patreon so we can talk to y'all about this. It says, we are joining forces across Wall Street who are lifting their alphabet price targets following Tuesday night's antitrust case ruling by the Department of Justice. While the ruling means that Google must open up competition in online search by sharing more data with competitors, it cannot enter into exclusive contracts for search. It can still pay for search engine inclusion. So basically, the Department of Justice, which the new price target is $250 over $220, the Department of Justice was suing. Well, first they was using Google as the basis for their lawsuit, and they were also going to come after Apple, but they were suing Google over antitrust and trying to say that there was no competition. It was much more difficult for their competitors to compete against them in online search. And one of the propositions was that they were proposing that Google have to sell off Chrome. Now, if you don't think that them having a relationship, and one of the reasons that they are bending the knee, them having a relationship with the Trump administration absolutely probably played into the Department of Justice antitrust case that was filed against them during the Biden administration, but is now being resolved in the Trump administration, that allows for them to continue to basically go and settle the lawsuit while at the same time paying a small fine. They probably spent more on lawyers than whatever they got to spend in the fine, paying a small fine while at the same time just open up the data for their competitors. If you don't think that that plays a role, and this is one of the reasons why you play your position. It's not about whether or not I'm a man or a woman or any of this type of stuff. It's about whether or not you're going to do the best thing for your shareholders. That's what it's about. And you see Trump, he ain't even had it. He said, listen, y'all had a pretty good day yesterday, didn't y'all? Y'all had a pretty good day yesterday, didn't y'all? That's what he said.
Lisa, how about you?
Well, Mr. President, it's such an honor to be here, and the incredible work that your administration has done to support the semiconductor industry. You know, we're building the brains behind all of the wonderful AI that's being built here. And I think the amount of acceleration that we've seen just in the few short months that the administration has been in place is really, we're so grateful for that support. And we had a wonderful event this afternoon with the First Lady's support of the AI education plan. So I think the main message is we are all in to make sure that America wins the AI race, and it's an honor to be here.
Thank you very much. Great job you're doing too. Amazing job. What you've done in a short period of time. Really amazing. And I see somebody down there, Bill, from Microsoft that has done a pretty good job too. I'll tell you what, I had that stock, it was 28, and now it's about 500 and something. I don't know. It's what a job you've done. Would you say a few words about your company?
Absolutely, Mr. President. Thank you so much, obviously, for bringing us all together and the policies that you have put in place for the United States to lead. And one of the things that I think has made this industry unique is not only the innovation, but it's the market access that you have obviously championed for us all over the world, and also the trust the world has on American technology. I think that everything that you're doing in terms of setting in place the platform where the rest of the world can not only use our technology, but trust our technology more than any other alternative is perhaps the most important issue.
I want to get over to the questions with the reporters. Where's the questions at?
For gene editing and
Let's talk. Let's hear what Bill Gates said.
help
AI, and so I deeply appreciate you. Your
Like to say a few words?
well, I'm in the second phase of my career, giving away all the wonderful money that Satya's good work has helped multiply a lot. But I think the thing that ties my first career that I still
You hear what he
spent
said?
some
So
time on.
the CEO of Microsoft currently was the one that was basically just speaking, and they continue to multiply what it is that he's making. And so now what he's basically saying is he's giving his speech. But again, he's a huge shareholder in Microsoft. Let me just look this up. How much of his portfolio does he still have in Microsoft? The foundation alone, Bill Gates has over 66% of his foundation's $44 billion still invested in Microsoft. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Because AI is so phenomenal. And my second career is innovation, innovating in health in areas like vaccines or gene editing. And the president and I are talking about taking American innovation to the next level to cure and even eradicate some of these diseases. He mentioned polio, which is one that we're close. We don't need new science on that one. For some like HIV and sickle cell, we do need new science, but the U.S. Has the seeds that in the same way that Warp Speed took those seeds and put them together, I think something fantastic can be done. AI for our foundation is that we want a doctor for everyone in Africa through AI. We want farmers to have incredible advice and, kids to have a chance to learn. So the work being done by the people at this table is changing the world. It's, coming fast. So it's great. We all get together and talk about how the U.S. can lead in this key area and apply it even to the poorest outside the U.S. as well as to our great citizens. So thank you for incredible leadership, including getting this group together.
Thank you, Bill. That's very nice. Tim Cook, you've done an incredible job with Apple, little company called Apple.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Very, very few people have been able to do what you've done. Congratulations. Please.
Thank you, sir. That means a lot to me.
I will also tell you that all of the girls that they got with them look the same. All of them is not over 150 pounds. I know y'all don't want to have this part of the conversation, but it's Friday, and so I'm going to talk about it. It's not a woman in the room that's over 150 pounds. That's just the facts. Probably not even over 140. It's not a woman in the room, whether you like them or not, that's over 150 pounds. That's just the facts. Now, you can sit here and argue with it. You can go back and forth. You can feel some type of way about it. But I'm telling you that it's not a woman in that room that's over 150 pounds, no matter what guy they with. White hair, curly hair, short hair. Not a woman in that room is over 150 pounds. And all of them dudes is billionaires. So we the only community that's going to sit there and argue with that nonsense. The only one. Let me see if it's any questions that they were taking.
Pro-innovation president.
That's the open AI.
We are all different. That is the thing that.
Let me also say this. We don't need to go through no questions. Elon Musk is not in the room. I just noticed that. Elon Musk is not in the room. Have y'all noticed that?
That binds us all.
I think I'm gonna do I just want to let y'all know I'm probably gonna do a Saturday stream too, but we'll figure that out by the end of the show.
Yeah.
And Tim, how much money will Apple be investing in the United States? Because I know it's a very lot, and it's you were elsewhere, and now you're really coming home in a big way. How much money will you be investing?
$600 billion.
$600 billion. Right? It's a lot of jobs.
We're very proud to do it.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Sam, you're a big leader of a very new industry at a very young age. You're a young guy. Do you want to tell us about what you're doing? You told me things before that are absolutely unbelievable. So what are you doing?
First of all, to echo the comments of Tim and others, thank you so much for getting us all together. And thank you for being such a pro-business, pro-innovation president. It's a very refreshing change. We're very excited to see what you're doing to make all of our companies and our entire country so successful. The investment that's happening here, the ability to get the power in the industry back in the United States, I think this will set us up for a long period of great success leading the world. And I don't think that would be happening now without your leadership. We're very grateful to be able to build our company here, to build data centers here, to build the entire AI industry and lead the world in the United States. Echoing many other people's comments, I think this will transform the world in a profound way. And I think it really will be to the United States' advantage to be able to lead the world this way. The event that the First Lady hosted today about education was really wonderful, and watching what AI is doing even today for education and so many other industries is really great. So thank you so much for enabling this. We will invest a ton in the United States, and we will do our best to make sure that we continue to lead here.
That's right. Thank you. Hundreds of billions of dollars, and it's going to be well worth it. And you have an unlimited market, right?
It seems like it.
Come to think of it, how much is Google investing?
We are well north of $100 billion. In the next 2 years, it's $250 billion.
That's great. That's great. Great. We're proud of you. Very good. Thank you. A lot of jobs. Yeah, good. What about Microsoft? That's a big number.
Each year, we are close to, in the United States, around $75 to $80 billion.
Good. Very good. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Would anybody like to say anything? You have a lot of geniuses on my right. Some young, some not so young. Mostly young, come to think of it. Yes, please.
I just wanted to echo everyone's comments. I think we've been just very impressed with how this administration has really embraced AI. And I think that in addition to the infrastructure, the most massive infrastructure built in history, I mean, we're talking 10x the size of the Apollo program. I think also, to me, the most important thing is what AI will do for all of us. And I think that there's been a choice of whether to approach it with optimism. And I think that that's what I've really seen from this administration. So I just wanted to say thank you for that.
Great job you're doing. Incredible job you're doing. I know every inch that you're building, and I can't believe it. They're big, the biggest buildings ever. You know, we talked about 100-story buildings. These buildings blow them away, right? So I just want to, they're more lateral than they are up and down, but they blow everything away. So congratulations. Would anybody like to say anything, please? Satya? Would you like to go, Safra? Safra?
This is a most incredible time. AI is going to change everything. You hear all of us saying that, but the fact that you are our president and you recognize this right away and you've unleashed American innovation and creativity, all the work you're doing in basically every cabinet post, in addition to what's coming out of the White House, is making it possible for America to win. Today's event that was spearheaded by our wonderful First Lady, focusing on education, is the center of where we need to go, because it is all of these young people who can't be afraid of new technologies. They literally have to embrace it and make America even stronger. And that focus was very, very critical. And I think this is the most exciting time in America ever, at least that I remember. So thank you. Thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you very much. I appreciate saying hello to everybody, Larry and everybody else. It's an amazing company that you're involved with and running. I just want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank the media. They've been very nice lately, although I'm still here. So we have to. They made a couple of bad predictions. That was not good. I've never had that feeling before. I went to an event and people are coming up to me and saying, "You're still here." I said, "What do they mean by that? I didn't hear about this." But anyway, I do. The press has been great in terms of this industry, and they understand the importance of it. This is taking our country to a new level. We're leading the world. We're leading China, but we're leading the world by a lot. And we're leading it because of the people around the table. And all I can do is implement and make it a lot easier for you. And I'll be doing that 100%. So I just want to thank you all. Yes, did you have a question? Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Tomorrow we have a jobs report coming out, the first since the BLS commissioner who you fired won't be there. A lot of people will be turning to you to see if you believe the data that's released. Can you commit to saying
Well,
the
we're
data
gonna have
will
to
be
see
credible?
what the number, I don't know, they come out tomorrow, but the real numbers that I'm talking about are going to be whatever it is, but will be in a year from now when these monstrous, huge, beautiful places, they're palaces of genius. And when they start opening up, you're seeing, I think you'll see job numbers that are going to be absolutely incredible. Right now, it's a lot of construction numbers, but you're going to see job numbers like our country has never seen before. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have two questions for you. First, after your phone call with Ukrainian President Zelensky today, do you plan to speak with Russia's President Putin in the near future?
What?
If you will speak with President Putin in the near future.
I will be. Yeah, I will be. We're having a very good dialogue. I settled 7 wars. The one that I thought would be maybe one of the easiest. You know that feeling? You think one thing is going to be easier. It turns out to be a little bit tougher. But the one that I thought would be an easier one because of my relationship with.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Media is just asking the same old questions over and over again. So that's pretty much what we got out of it. Let me read some of these super chats. Mr. Law says, this is why nerds are winners. Those are nerds next to the president, not the in crowd. That's true. Not the culture, not scammers, nerds talking the biggest money talk. Shout out to you, Mr. Lot. I appreciate you. Catacomb says, Anton casually gives 60K. I confirm we aren't the same. And I could pull up a phone call too. James Watt says, salute AD in BC. Been hearing a lot of fear talk about that meeting other leaders had. Said they're gearing up to take down the USA. What's your reaction? I don't think there's nothing made out of it at all. Look like them army toys that they used to have back in the day. Terrible People Podcast says, man, you don't need to explain yourself to dusty limited mindset dudes. Big money talk is exciting because it's showing where you can end up when you put the work in. Well, here's the thing, Terrible People Podcast. It's not that you need to show to dusty dudes. It's because, listen, when I use people's talking points or I interact with the chat and I go back and forth with people and I say certain things, it's not to prove them wrong. It's to hopefully open up somebody's mind that is sitting here looking at this today, because I want y'all to think about life differently. I want you to think about success differently. I want you to think about money differently. I want you to think about opportunity differently. I want you to think about networking differently. So it's not that you're proving yourself to them, but you're using their talking point as an example to illustrate a different point. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like censorship. This is one of the reasons why I tell people that I don't like living in an echo chamber, because echo chambers prevent you from being able to use the opportunity as a learning experience. I don't like existing in a space where everybody thinks the exact same and all of that. I like talking to people that think differently from me because it shows me where the gaps are, right? It shows me where the opportunities lie. See, he's still in there. He's still in there. Listen, Rogish is trying to convince y'all. He's trying to convince you guys as he subscribed. Now, remember this. Think about this for a second. He subscribed to the channel. He has to subscribe in order to be able to type anything inside of the chat. And he's trying to convince people while he's still watching. Keep that in mind. He's still watching. He's still learning. He's still participating. He's still doing what he's doing. I was supposed to have banding because, I don't like people mentioning my wife. That's not cool. She has nothing to do with this conversation, but for the sake of conversation, I'm feeling nice and all of that stuff. I'm cool. But he's trying to convince you guys that you shouldn't listen to me. It is what it is. He wants to replace Malik as your 304. I don't know, man. I'm in such a good mood. I'm in such a good space that it really doesn't even matter, I realize there's certain people that wants my attention, and sometimes I give it to them and sometimes I don't. Today I felt like giving them my attention and using it as a talking point. Keep subscribing, big dog. Keep watching. I love it. I love the fact that you're here. Let's see. Catacomb says, hold on, somebody said something. Why Rob didn't get banned, didn't get Shadow Realm banned? Because I don't feel like blocking nobody. I don't want to block nobody. Now I do think that you got to be careful with what you say, but I don't feel like blocking nobody. Catacomb says, what? Where's Rita? 80, you talking crazy. Mentioning pickleball. What the heck? 404 Don Drigo says, what up, AD? In regards to debt, should I focus on commercial debt collections or student loans? Student loans. Collections is already in collections. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Miss Crow T. Shetty says, clavicles. What up, Miss Crow T. Shetty? Terrible People Podcast says, it was the first thing I noticed when this segment of the show started. I also did not see Elon. And the first thing I thought was bad breakup. Chris H says, Elon didn't show up, but I heard today that he's on track to become the first trillionaire. Yeah, Elon just got a new package proposal. Y'all want to go over that? I'll go over that at the end of the show. Or maybe I'll go over that tomorrow on tomorrow's show, if I decide to stream on Saturday. Rich Steve says, you think Elon hate the fact that he's not at this meeting? Yeah, I know he's bitter, 100%. Jay Reed says, what up, AD? I'm looking to grease some palms to get a seat at the table. I've been running the bag up since joining in January. I would only need a coaching call once a quarter. I'm about to start coaching calls. I promise you I'm about to start coaching calls. Jerome Gray, I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to announce it soon. Jerome Gray, I'm just getting my calendar together. I was working on my calendar yesterday. Jerome Gray says, new war, Venezuela? And it's not a war. Venezuela ain't a war. Dre with the K, geez, OP says, made a couple grand when the market opened today. So this is for all of the knowledge that you give us. Appreciate you. See, that's the thing. We add value into people's lives, and then people, people like to throw money around. Like I'm a stripper, and Dre with the K is one of my friends out here in these streets. Shout out to Dre with the K. I appreciate you, big dog. Hopefully we can make you some more money. Jason Johnson says, why are the Democrats so obsessed, hate on Trump? Because they want power, and Trump is tying up their money. Shout out to you. Thank y'all. And thank you, Dre with the K, and thank you to everybody that's holding me down. All right, let's see. What up, Cartez Cookies? What up to everybody in the streets, man? Let's go over to this one. I want to do this one. Man, I really want to take over YouTube, bro. I do. Yeah, Key. Like I'm a stripper. They throwing money all over time, dog. Man, I do. I know I can't do it on Mr. Beast's level or nothing like that, but why shouldn't I be considered the king? I don't like to talk king talk, but why shouldn't I be considered the king? Why shouldn't I be considered the king? Why wouldn't my name be on Mount Rushmore? Everybody had a turn. Marlo had his turn. Marlo won the crown, right? Marlo wore the crown. Why I can't control this? Why I can't control this particular space? And I ain't trying to control all leagues. You know what I'm saying? I just want to control my league. You know how they got the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, all of that stuff. I don't want to be a part of everybody's league. I just want to control my league. Why shouldn't I be the king? Why shouldn't I be controlling what's going on these streets? Especially when it comes to the relationship, political, popular culture space, conversations. Why shouldn't I be the king? Who the king right now? And then I'm gonna jump into this because I got to get to the next part of the show. Who the king right now? Who the king in our space? In our space, not the IRL streamers like iShowSpeed and Aiden Ross and none of that. No, Mr. We back. We back yet? All right. So I want to know. We got to do better with the connection. Who's the king right now? Who would y'all say is the king of what's happening in popular culture on YouTube right now? Joe Budden. That's a good one. Not Joe Budden, Joe Budden. I see somebody said Joe Budden. Let me see. Who else? Academics. He said, I'm the only one. Patrick Bet David and Benny. Joe Rogan. Charleston White. Patrick Bet David. Is Joe Rogan in our space? Would y'all consider Joe Rogan? AD, you next up. Anton. Oh, I know you're going to say Anton because you love me. PBD. Is Joe Rogan in our space? Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit said that they're not focusing on YouTube right now. They're not focusing on YouTube until they get remonetized. Breakfast Club. Shannon Sharp. Drink Champs. Multiple Kings. Everybody does different things. I'm in a conversation. I don't want to just be in a conversation. Stradman is killing it. Stradman is killing it, but he does cars. ADMTR O'Shea Duke. I'm the only live streamer that's consistent. AD. This is some good people. These are some good people. MTR. ACK does crazy numbers, but I don't get it. But hey, you breaking popular culture. Angry Man is good, but you top. AD for his lane, but he's not the king. Tim Pool, Poetic Flacco, Candace Owens. Some good people. He's some good people. Omar Johnson. All right, that's my sign. That's my sign. Time to get back to the show. Once you said that, that's my time to get back to the show. All right. Shout out to Matt. Matt says thoughts on Trump proposing blocking U.S. IT companies from outsourcing work to India. I think that's the United States of America probably protecting their interests, but I haven't heard anything about that. Whiskey Pierre says, Anton Sir Shalom, watching you live, making money on YouTube. Shout out to Whiskey Pierre. I appreciate you. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we got to go for it. We got to go for the crown. Y'all said Joy Reid. Joy Reid. You ain't no king, Joy Reid. Let me reset this really quickly. I'm about to reset my connection in a second. You ain't no king, Joy Reid. You ain't no King Joy Reid. Y'all give me a second. I'm resetting my stuff. Give me a second. About to get some more water too while we at it. All right. Let's see what we got here. Still ain't on yet? Well, still ain't on yet. Anyways, let's go over to this next part of the show. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. Got to get this thing popping, y'all.
A massive ICE raid at a Hyundai plant in Georgia. Officials say roughly 450 undocumented migrants.
Let me just see if I fix something real quick before I switch back over. Before I play this. All right, let's get it popping. We back.
We're following a massive ICE raid at a Hyundai plant in Georgia. Officials say roughly 450 undocumented migrants were apprehended. Now, Thursday's raid was carried out by multiple state and federal law enforcement agencies, including ICE, the FBI, and the Georgia State Patrol. I want to bring in CNN's Isabel Rosales, who's been monitoring this. So, Isabel, what is the latest this morning?
Omar, good morning. With more than 450 people apprehended, this marks what appears to be one of the largest ICE raids at a single site in the 22-year history of this agency. Now, here's what we know. This happened at the Hyundai Meta plant site. This is in Ella Bell, Georgia. This is just 25 miles or so west of Savannah. And according to the Associated Press, this raid stopped construction of this factory that's being built to produce batteries for electric vehicles. This same site, this same project, this was touted by Georgia's Governor Brian Kemp, who called it the largest economic development site in the state's history.
Yeah, and they should be stopped. You need to use American workers. Why would Hyundai, a multi-billion-dollar company, be using migrant workers or be using contractors with migrant workers to build their plant and their factory? Why would they be doing that? Why would they be doing it? Why would they be using migrant workers, 450 migrant workers, over 450 migrant workers in order to build their factory over in Georgia? This is what they deserve. I don't have no problem with them apprehending these workers at all.
Now, we have video that we're showing in pieces here of masked and armed agents there at the site, giving out orders while officers raided the facility. We can also see workers here in hard hats and vests. They were lined up as this was ongoing. On site was ICE, Georgia State Patrol, FBI, DEA, ATF. They were executing, Omar, a search warrant that DHS says is part of an ongoing criminal investigation into this, quote, allegations of unlawful employment practices and other serious federal crimes. They're saying,
well, what the allegations of unlawful employment practices mean is that basically they're going after the employers, which they should. It's about time, because it's one thing to hire these people, because of course the people is going to come over here and try to make as much money as they possibly can, because this will be the most money that they ever made in their entire life. And more importantly, they'll probably be sending the money back to their home country, sending the money back to their people. All you got to do is follow the money. Somebody said fine a company. No, the company is doing bad business. I think it's more than a fine. See, y'all, man, listen. Y'all letting these companies get off light. This is honestly, look, if I was bringing migrant workers over here, because again, y'all gotta, if you don't start cutting it off at the place where people are incentivized to come over here, then you're never gonna get change. As long as the money continues to flow, then people are going to continue to do it. It's almost like the drug game. As many times as we done seen football numbers given out to people in sentences, as many people as we've seen arrested, as many people as we've seen die in the drug game, guess what? You still see people doing that fentanyl lean. They doing the Michael Jackson. You know how Mr. Michael Jackson did the lean over? That's what you see the dope fiends doing. They always chewing something, always chewing their own tongue. Why do you think that there's always going to be drugs moving in America, despite the fact that, you know, we've seen this war on drugs for our entire lifetime? You know why? Because as long as money is still flowing, as long as there is money to be made, as long as it's incentivized for people to do so, then people are going to absolutely take advantage of it. And so that's what you see happening in the industry right now. And it's the same thing when it comes to migrants. If there were no money to be made from migrants, including trafficking, then you would not be seeing this happening across the board. If there was no money, if there wasn't built, shout out to Texas. Listen, Texas been cheating for a long time. The South, yeah, the South, I got something to say. How about that? Y'all want to talk about how good y'all are at music? Let's talk about how bad y'all are at construction. The South, the entire, listen, all the South is slave labor. The South got built up by black slaves, and then the South got built up by migrant slaves. The South been cheating for the entire time that they've been here on the face of this earth. You know, I know the true cost of what it takes to build a house, right? I know what the true cost it is to take to build a house. All in, land included. Man, I'll be on Instagram and they'll have some stuff like new home construction. It'd be a mini McMansion with all of these beautiful everything or whatever, and it'd be close to the border. And I'll be thinking to myself, because people are like, oh man, I wouldn't live there because it's too close to the border in Texas. And then I'll be thinking to myself, like, how are they even, listen, even if you got the land for $13, how are they able to build such opulent, large edifices over in Texas, so deep into the South, and be able to sell it at such a cheap price? Because they've been cheating. Because they've been cheating. And the way that they've been cheating is they've been paying people $7, $5, $4 an hour to build this stuff. They've been paying all of this, all of these Guatemalans, Mexicans, Vietnamese, and Venezuelans to build all of this stuff. And so they've been cheating. The building company's been cheating. The construction company's been cheating. The manufacturer's been cheating. Everybody has been cheating in the South. The South been cheating for the entire time that they've been down there. That's how y'all got all of the infrastructure that y'all got. That's how y'all been doing all of the stuff that y'all been doing. Y'all the ones that helped kill unions. Y'all helped kill the unions. Oh, beautiful, magnificent house for $295,000. We're like, well, where? How? Ain't no way in the world you can pay somebody a livable wage and then still be out there building this house for $295,000. And it's brand new with a fence and a grass and utilities is in there. No HOA fees. Get the hell out of here, bro. Get the hell out of here. It's about time that they start holding these corporations and these companies accountable, because the people that's doing it the same, yep, and the roofing companies. And the roofing companies. Getting all of them people out there and they're able to throw your roof up for $12,000. Like, what are you talking about? This is a 3,000 square foot house. How you able to put a $12,000 roof on a 3,000 square foot house? Oh, we could do it for $5,000 over down here in the South. Wait a minute, you paying? I was following this guy. And he's a construction builder, like in Houston, the Houston area and stuff, all in Texas. And I was following him on YouTube, and I was thinking to myself, because I like to, when I'm in my spare time, I don't watch other people because I don't want them to I don't want other content creators to slow me down by being influenced by trash content creators. So I don't look at other content creators. When I do, it's usually a small content creator. I go in and show some love or whatever, right? But I'll usually watch car content, construction content. I'm looking at and studying stuff that's in the industries that I'm in. I'm looking at all kind of stuff, right? Stuff that I like to look at. And I was looking at this guy, and he was like, yeah, and these are my construction costs, and this is that, and this is that. And I'm able to build this house. And I was like, oh, how are they able to do it for so cheap? That's impossible. That's impossible. And they're able to do it fast. And them homes be cheap. It's so nails don't even be in the wood. It don't be right. They ain't none of that junk right. That junk don't be right, bro. It don't be right. Abe the Hunter says, I once saw American workers on the roof for 2 weeks. No, that's not true. Those was not roofers. Those was weekend warriors. Those was your uncles and up there on the roof. Most roofers can put together a roof. If they don't have to strip it, if they just putting the roof on, they can do it in less than a day or two. That's not the problem. The problem is that they got cheap workers, and that junk be bad, and it don't be right, and inspectors overlook it. I can't blink wrong. I can't blink 2 times. They'll put a orange red sticker on my junk. Nope. Got to get redone. They will be all over me. So I hire American workers, and I hire workers that's experts in their field, and they do the right thing all the time. But this is an example. This happens all the time. And they never, ever hold the companies accountable. They never hold the companies.
That this sends a clear and unequivocal message, too, that they're taking this very serious. And here is the special agent in charge, what he had to say about this raid.
We are making many arrests of undocumented individuals. We have encountered many lawful employees working here, United States citizens and lawful permanent residents, and they are, of course, being released.
Meanwhile, Hyundai says it is cooperating with law enforcement, saying this: we are committed to abiding by labor and immigration regulations. And meanwhile, Omar, on this same day, hundreds of miles away in upstate New York, Another large raid at a work site. Dozens of workers at a family-owned plant that makes nutrition bars were also apprehended during an ICE raid. CNN affiliate WSTM reports that about 60 workers were detained. New York's governor condemned this raid, saying it doesn't make their streets safer. And the owner of that nutrition plant told the New York Times that the workers had legal documentation to work in the U.S., calling this ICE raid a, quote, overkill.
Yeah, time to go, man. Hire American workers. We're not doing that no more. America's closed. Hire American workers. Go ahead and get that crackhead off the street. Go ahead and get the people. Go ahead and get the students. Do what you got to do. Hire American workers. That's why y'all want y'all stuff so cheap, because y'all basically want a form of slave labor. We're not doing slave labor here in the United States of America anymore. Hire American workers, and then we going to do things differently. Sick and tired of y'all cheating. Always getting a leg up, always cheating. And then you able to come in way underpriced for the rest of the bid. You be bidding on a job, and then they come in with these super low prices. Like, bruh, you basically doing that cost of the materials and the labor. What are you doing? How's you making money? Then you look up and you see all of these stupid immigrants coming over that ain't even legally here in the United States of America. They can't even, man, bro, I went to my homeboy's job site one time. Well, you're not my homeboy. He a person that I know that do business. I went to his job site one time, and so I was looking for him. And I said, hey, man, where is such and such? You know, where's such and such? I heard he was over. He told me he was supposed to be meeting me over here today. I want to come over and kick it with him and see what he's talking about. This is what they was doing. This is honest God truth. Then they call over to their boys. English supervisor, owner. Then you get somebody that's bilingual. He speak both English and whatever, Spanish. Like, bro, what the fuck is going on here? How were y'all able to even hire these people? What was the interview process? What was the interview process to get these people on the job? People be over there just doing anything. Unreal. I'm like, how is this a thing? How are y'all able to do this? Hold on, let me see something. Oh, I wanted to share this one. Oh, no, I'm gonna come back to this one. This is the one that I wanted to share with you guys. Because see, this is the part that Democrats don't want to recognize. No Democrat is gonna be around. No Democrat is gonna be around when it comes to this one right here.
To the story we first brought you on Friday, a 2-week multi-agency operation recovered a record number of children from dangerous situations right here in the Bay Area. 8 on Your Side went undercover with investigators as many of the children were being exploited by human traffickers. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson is in Tampa with more. Jeff.
Good evening, Stacey. 60 children were rescued in this 2-week operation that spanned Hillsborough, Pinellas, and Pasco counties. 60 children taken out of incredibly dangerous situations that some people have called a living nightmare.
It's an operation that took months of planning to identify at-risk children and the people putting them there.
Kids that were in critical danger, many the victims of trafficking, many missing kids.
The U.S. Marshal Service organized the operation with the help of law enforcement agencies on both sides of the bay. 20 agencies, more than 100 people involved in rescuing 60 at-risk children and arresting 8 people. Our cameras were there as...
Y'all nasty, bro. Y'all sick. Y'all nasty and y'all sick. Honestly. Y'all nasty and y'all sick. For people that I just never understood it. I never understood it a day in my life. First of all, this ain't uncommon in the Bay Area. It ain't uncommon in Oakland. It ain't uncommon in none of these people. People be getting trafficked and stuff over there in the open. And we have such a so much red tape and a bureaucratic process that it's hard to be able to rescue these people from their circumstances. Y'all are monsters, bro. Real talk. People that like kids or people that rock out with kids, y'all some different type of people, bro. Honestly, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. What is the obsession with little girls and little boys? Let's throw that in there because they're not exempt. What is the obsession? $60 kids. And now you know it's hundreds of thousands, if not millions more missing, right? What is the obsession with kids, bro? How did this become a thing? I know I'm asking the wrong crowd chasing tens, but I'm just saying, like, it's a rhetorical question because, these got to be the sickest people in the world, bro. It's got to be the sickest people in the world, man. Look at that. Look, they got little kid outfits on. Little kid outfits on, bro. You know what the worst part of this law enforcement agency having to rile this in or wrangle this in or get this thing together and all of this stuff? You know what the difficult part about this is that they probably, while they were building this operation to ultimately do these raids, they probably had to sit there and endure through watching and witnessing people getting trafficked before they could actually build a case that would stick and hold people accountable or to ensure that they were rescuing the right people. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro. I genuinely don't get it. If you've ever spoken at a school as a grown man and you see these little girls, they be fast but it's like, okay, so you fast, but you still a kid, and they be fast in front of the little boys and all of this other stuff. You still a child. You're a child. They sleep at night. They sleep at night. Hey, Wyatt. They sleep at night. That's why I have so much respect for police officers and people that see some of the most vile things and the most vile criminals that I've ever seen in my life, bro. It's nasty. It's filthy.
Children were recovered and arrests made.
Look at this grown man.
were being trafficked. The 8 people
were recovered and arrests made.
Look at that's a grown man, dog. That's a grown man right there, bro.
The majority were being trafficked. The 8 people that we arrested, it wasn't just a child. Some of them had multiple children working for them. In the old days, we used to call these people pips. Now we call them human traffickers, but they're criminals.
The 8 people arrested are now charged with crimes ranging from human trafficking to child endangerment and drug possession.
Look at that monster. It's a monster, bro.
These child were underages. If you look at the average age of the offender, well into their late 30s and 40s. And then the age of the children were from 9 to 17.
But the head of the FDLE in Florida says
9, the ages from 9 to 9, dog. A 9-year-old. David Johnson with no profile picture says Anton. I don't know who Anton is. My name is Anton. Anton is full of S. It's not just the Dems messing with our kids. Both parties are dirty. What are you talking about, bro? What are y'all talking about? Let me just ignore the foolishness. It's so dumb. Any grown man that type in all caps, you need to be castrated, bro.
the operation cannot just stop after 2 weeks.
And this doesn't stop here today. This should continue on and on.
Last week, we showed you an intake facility set up at a daycare facility that offers the children that are taken from this operation, recovered from this operation, it gives them a chance to have food, clothing, medical, and psychological care if they want it. Everyone involved in this operation has told me that the recovery operation is just the start of a long road for these children. Stacey?
And Jeff, 60 children, that sounds like a very, very big number. Any idea how many more who are out there from the Bay Area who are considered at risk?
Well, we're told that those 60 children, that's a record number, the largest number recovered in an operation like this across the United States. And the people with this operation, the U.S. Marshal Service tells me that they believe that they recovered 90% of the children that they are after, but there are still more children that are out there. They're working to identify them and recover them as well. Stacey?
All right, Jeff Patterson reporting in Tampa. Thank you.
Many families have waited to hear for more than a year on today's arrest. News Channel's Nicole Rogers continues our coverage live in Tampa tonight. Nicole, how are some of the victims' families handling this big news?
Josh, just relief. You know, many of these heartbreaking stories have similar storylines. It all starts in tragedy, and then the family gets compensated, and then all that money vanishes. Tonight, some of the families we spoke with say they are relieved and hope that this is just one step closer to what they hope ends in justice. Countless stories with two men at the center of it all. Leo Gavoni, a man accused of taking over $100 million from disabled people and their families.
All right, I don't want to get into that no more. But all I'm saying is, it's nasty, bro. It's 100% trash. I don't understand people that traffic children, bro. Like, I can't figure it out, and I've always tried to understand what's wrong with them. Like, you know, how are you able to sleep at night? What is the whole thing about it?
More than 100 people involved in rescuing 60 at-risk children and arresting 8 people. Our cameras were there.
I don't understand it, bro. They're the most vulnerable amongst us. It's the people that need us the most. It's the ones that's the most impressionable, and you willing to put them out there in the street, and then there's people that's out there willing to actually participate with them. I didn't realize how big it was. I remember when the movie Taken had came out. I don't know if y'all remember Taken with Liam Neeson. And that movie had came out, and it had showed, you know, it was like a large spotlight because, you know, trafficking and all of that stuff. That made me scared to ever let my child go travel by themselves or go out of the country with their friends and all of that type of stuff. Like, I was just like, yo, when my daughter get older, I'm just definitely aware I will just go with them and all of that type of stuff, bro. And so I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's weird and it's normalized. It's normalized. And it's normalized within the black community, especially too, and the white community. It ain't even a face for it. They look different. They all look different. It's dudes that's street dudes, and they prefer their chicks to be super young. And it's grown men that got professional jobs, and they want their chick right after they turn 18. And I'll be like even girls that's 18, let's say they legal, y'all. Because I would like to know from the guys. Any brave soul that would like to give us some understanding and some insight on what it is, let me know. Give me some insight. I would love for you to come up and explain it to me. If you are a man that is above the age of 30 and you 30, 40, 50 years old, and you like women or girls that are under the age of 20, I would like to know why. I want to know why. I want to know what that looks like. If you are a guy that is above the age of 30, but you prefer a girl that is under the, let's say 22, under the age of 22, under the age of 21, a 21-year-old, 19, 18, she's legal. Can't even buy alcohol. Let me know. I want to know why. I would like to hear your perspective and insight. Because there's well over 2,000 people that's watching this on YouTube. And so that means that it got to be somebody. Brandon Nicholson says, I heard it's because of body count. I didn't even, bro, they haven't. Click. No, let me drop the link. I'm going to drop the link for y'all. I want to know. I want to know. Give me the insight. I want to just give me the insight. She ain't got to be illegal. You know what I'm saying? If she might just be 18, 19, tell me what the preference is. Tell me what give me some insight. Give me some insight. I want to know. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Don't come up here agreeing with me either. Don't come up here on some like, yo, like this is not a coaching session. This is not none of that. This is me. And I'm going to be very respectful. I'm going to be very respectful to you. If you are a person that is interested in talking to a person that is 10 years your junior, or she's, 21, 22, 18, 19, 20, let me know. I want to know. Ain't nobody gonna give me no insight? Well, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat one more time just in case somebody want to give me some insight. Because I know it's somebody. I know it's somebody that disagree with me because there'd be too many people that was disagreeing with me. No, Anton, man, you don't understand. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well then tell me in your own words. I be seeing y'all in the chat all the time, talking about it, whatever, so on and so forth. So give me some insight. In the meantime, I want to go over to this video of teen girls in Alabama getting arrested, and it's going viral because they saying that the police officers, everybody in here ain't a bag chaser, terrible people. They saying that the police officers was overly aggressive. That's what they telling me. Let me see.
If somebody in the house, go get them too. I'm gonna say it one time.
You said all y'all.
I said everybody. All right, we'll say it like this. If I come back out here, everybody's going to juvenile. Y'all go to juvenile, dad going to jail. It ain't gonna be no explaining. Don't question me. I said it, I meant it. If I come back, everybody goes to juvenile and dad goes to jail. I didn't care. I don't care. He's the adult. He's responsible for y'all. Don't question me. I'm grown. Everybody here going to juvenile. Everybody here is going to juvenile.
I'm not juvenile.
You're going to jail then. And you can explain it to the judge. I'm done talking. And I'm gonna tell them the same. And I'm gonna tell them the same. And I'm gonna tell them the same thing. And I'm gonna tell them the same thing. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Who are you talking to?
Y'all ain't got the right to do that. Y'all ain't got the right to do that.
gonna do what? Go in the house. Go in the house. I'm say it again. Go in the house. Turn around and say another word.
I'm going to home. I mean, folks are making his legs right up. Come on, go home. Somebody be quiet. My baby wrong. My baby is wrong. Go in the house. Go. Go in the house. Come on. Somebody just calm down. Oh God, I should have recorded when they said something. There's gonna be another charge. You're gonna calm down in my charge. I'm gonna tell you now. You're gonna calm all the way down.
Go.
Please give my phone. Go.
Not her. Go.
Give me my phone up.
Go.
Can I get my phone up? Get my phone up. Just calm down. Yeah, please get my phone.
In the house. Go in the house.
Go.
Go in the house.
Calm down. I'm gonna send you straight to the county. You don't want to.
In the house.
Such a satisfying video. Such a I just let it play all the way through. All the way through. So now what is basically happening is everybody that is on social media, a lot of different people that's on social media, it's really become a black-white issue, to be honest with you. Now, the first thing that you can't say is that they're not being policed by people that look like them. So now they can't say it's a racism thing. We're going to throw that out the window. All right. Point number one, no racism. Cross it off because they're being policed by people that look like them. So now you can't say it's a racism issue. The second thing that they're saying is, oh my God, the police is being too aggressive. I disagree. If it was a white cop, they would say it was racism. No, you can't do that. Now they saying that the cops was being overly aggressive. They wasn't. You see how ghetto this whole group of people is? This was the most ghetto thing that I've seen on camera in a long time. Look at the grown man with the gray beard. Kids everywhere, hood rats, bonnets, do-rags, colored hair. Look at the chick with the colored hair in the pink over there. It's another grown man right there. Colored hair in braids up top. All of the women had a at the end of their name that was arrested. I believe. Let me see that. 3 girls arrested were identified as Shakira Pitts, Shamaya Peterson, and Tenaria Pitts. Man, if this don't fit the stereotype like anything that I'd have never seen in my entire life. And then they all living in a trailer park. So now you can't say that it's only white people that live in a trailer park. Nope, black people live in a trailer park too. There's plenty of black people inside of the trailer park. I know where some black people live inside of the trailer park. Up in Pontiac, Michigan. There's plenty of, but this is Alabama. Sweet home, Alabama. Mama, I'm coming home to you. This is directly in Alabama. Hey, Steve, you got some insight for me? Steve, you got insight for me? I'm going to bring Steve up. Steve is going to explain to me, guys, hopefully. Steve is going to give me some insight on why older guys have a preference for younger girls, okay? So I'm going to bring Steve up shortly. However, this is definitely the prototype. This is classic example of black fatigue. Steve, you going to give me some insight? Steve in the back, you going to give me some insight? See if I can get Steve up here. Steve, you going to give me some insight? You got to turn your YouTube down, Steve. Steve, you got to turn your YouTube down, bro. Steve, you got to turn your YouTube down, big dog.
You said you needed somebody to come in and act. Can you hear me?
You delayed, bro. You got to turn your YouTube down and listen to me through the device. Steve, you listening to me on YouTube. You got to listen to me through the software that we on, big dog.
Can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Steve, you got to turn me up on the device. Turn off the YouTube, bro.
Can you hear me?
Steve, you with me? Steve,
Can
you
you
with
hear
me? Turn down YouTube. Turn me up on the device.
Yeah, I got you. So, nah,
Can you hear
bro,
me?
I don't. Yeah, I can hear you. Nah, bro, I can't agree with it because being 42, I don't hang around no men at the Dragons. I never came up in school at Castlemont with none of them people that enjoyed the presence of a young girl. Me myself
Oh,
personally, but
Steve, I thought you was going to explain to me why guys do like young girls.
I'm getting there. I'm a land. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I got nieces and nephews that I didn't change their diapers and shit, and they 31 now. So for me, my preference would definitely be an older woman, you feel me, for sure, man. I can't date nothing under, you know, I see my nieces in these girls and shit. So, but now, why would a OG want to date a youngster? Because he can't catch a female older that he want to waste the time and effort to groom. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to have to go through all that a older woman gonna press him for, bro.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, they be tired of going with the back and forth. You know, the older women, they got preference. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's what it is. And it's sad too. That's nasty work.
It got to be more than that, Steve. I think it's more than that.
Well, if you can get another cat to come up in here to throw some more game, I'll come back in and rebut it. But that's where I stand with it, Bob.
It's got to be more than that, Steve. It's got to be something else. It can't be, because listen, in real life, older women are not all, contrary to popular belief, at least in my experience, older women is not all necessarily problematic. Like, they don't all talk back. I think they talk back to certain people that they can get away with it with, but they don't all talk back. And I'm not even sure if they want a relationship with these girls. I think that they just want to be with them temporarily for the moment.
Exactly. That's some bullshit too. Like I said, my daughters, dog. If I can't mentally, I can't understand that concept, that narrative from an old cat. I can't do it.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you, Steve. Thank you, big dog.
What's up, Bob?
Thank you, bro. Steve, ladies and gentlemen, let me get back to the stream real quick. But all of this ghetto behavior that you see right here, They all gonna be for the streets at some point. And look at this. Keep them a Challenger, Charger somewhere. Yeah, man, this is standard fare. This is not something that we all this is not something that we're unfamiliar with. This is not something that we're not used to seeing. I don't understand what the problem is. And you know what the worst part about this is? It's a lot of them, which means that people is having sex and they all having children in poverty. A lot of people are having sex and they're having children in poverty-stricken areas. It'd be one room in a living room and everybody in there is having kids. It's a lot. Ain't nobody got no shirts on. Ain't nobody got no shoes on. Everybody is in the streets. Everybody is ghetto and hood. And this is what the normal hoods be looking like all across America, bro. Ain't no mamas, ain't no real mamas nowhere. Ain't nothing. It's just all crazy. And they all hate the police. A lot of them probably don't mess with white people. And this is the reason why I don't go into these neighborhoods, bro. This is the reason why I don't go in. Look at the little boy right there, the little boy at the bottom. He gonna grow up hating the police. He's gonna grow up thinking F the police. He's gonna grow up saying Black Lives Matters. He's gonna grow up saying that we need reparations and that slavery is still here. When people say, black fatigue, this is what, and let's be clear, this type of thing also happens where the Drewski skits take place. It also happens in Sweet Home Alabama too. White people, black people, this is what is going to, you know what? I'm about to take a tour. I'm about to take a tour. I'm about to go on my American tour. I don't know what the name of it is going to be, but I'm going to America. I'm going to all parts of America. Any place that I can drive to within an hour of a good hotel, that's where I'm going to go. Any place that I can go to that actually tells me what America really is, I am going on an American tour. I am going on an American tour. That is my next goal. Straight up. That's where I'm going. When I cross 1 million subscribers, we going state to state, city to city, and we're going to be in every place at least for 1 week. We're going to be in every state at least for 1 week or in any remote city for 1 week. I'm going on Anton Loves America tour. I'm going to let y'all name the tour. The Ameritour? The American S show? No, because I don't, listen. I don't anticipate for all of America to be like this. I think that the I Choose YouTube tour is going to be different. That one is to make sure that I give acknowledgement to the people, to the ladies. The I Choose YouTube tour is different. Let me show y'all what they sent me for the I Choose YouTube tour. I Choose YouTube tour is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? The I Choose YouTube tour is going to be a little bit different. We going to all of the major cities. Cleveland. We going to Washington, D.C., New York City, Pittsburgh, Nashville, Oklahoma City, Dallas, Houston, San Jose. We going all over. We going all over on the I Choose YouTube tour. We going on the I Choose YouTube tour, all right? That's where we going. So this is a separate tour. This is going to be a separate tour from America, the American tour. I don't know what the American tour is going to be named yet. I don't know what the American tour is going to be named yet, but we definitely going to be hitting the streets and we going on tour for the people. All right. But I'm going to let y'all name it. I'm gonna let y'all name it. I need to know where I'm going and how much security I need to have. I swear I want that as a shirt. Y'all want that as merch? I'm gonna get that as merch for y'all. I'm gonna get that as merch for y'all. All right. I'm coming. I'll come to one of your tours, not to meet you, but to see the ladies. You gonna piggyback off of me? AD Does America, AD's Adventures. Y'all gonna have to give me a good name. It's gotta stick. It's just gotta ring immediately when I hit it. It's gotta ring immediately when I hit it. Antor, the Antor. The Antor. I don't know, bro. I gotta figure out what it is. Send a link to explain younger. I don't think that y'all trying to explain younger preferences. I think that y'all out here trying to call it the Antor. Antor, the Room 9 tour. That kind of hit. That kind of hit. I don't feel like talking to people just because they want to talk. I want to talk to people that is going to explain to me why older people like younger women. That's what I want to know. The a la mode tour, the apple. Ooh, the American apple pie tour. I figured it out. Anti-American apple pie tour. Sweet as apple pie. I don't know. It's something like that. It's got to be something. It's got to be something that highlights what is America. What is America? I want to explain something else to you. No, nigga. Leave me alone. All right? I don't want to get your explanation. Go get you something else. Go do something with your life, bro. I don't want to just talk to you randos. Leave me alone, nigga. Good God. What's wrong with grown men that just want to keep on bothering other grown men? Now I see how the ladies feel. I feel like one of them women that be walking down the street. Come here, baby, baby, baby. Come here, baby, 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 baby girl, baby girl. I don't see no ring on your finger. Fuck. Jesus. Hey, baby girl, baby, baby, baby girl. I want to explain something to you. I want to show you something. Niggas cat calling me on the internet. Why cat calling me on the internet, bro? Good God. What is wrong with y'all? Hey, man, I want to talk to you, bro. Hey, babe. Hey, man. I want to talk to you, bro. Can I talk to you for a minute? I know you scared to talk to me. You scared. You scared to talk to me. Nigga, go somewhere, bro. Go home, nigga. Yes, I'm avoiding the smoke because I don't want to talk to men right now unless you explaining it to me. Bro. This nigga's name is Chili P, bro. This nigga's name is Chili P. Ladies, I'm on y'all team now. I'm team ladies from now on. I'm team ladies from now on. I'm tired of these grown men sucking my dick, bro. I'm tired of grown men trying to suck my dick, man. I'm team ladies from now on. I'm all for whatever it is that y'all say. Whatever y'all say that men, I believe all women. Believe all women. Good God. These niggas is on my nuts, bro. What is wrong with these niggas? Why they get it? Why they want me so bad? Why they want me so bad? I don't understand it. I'm trying to chill. It's Friday. I'm slow motion. Life is good. And they want me bad. They want me bad. I want to explain something else to you. No, nigga. The fuck? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all about to make me end the live stream. And then we'll do another live stream tomorrow. Y'all don't want me to re-thread it up? Y'all want me to redo this tomorrow? Y'all want to go back, start back tomorrow? Live stream tomorrow? Y'all want to do the live stream tomorrow? I'm not feeling safe right now. Even on the internet, I'm not feeling safe. Even on the internet, I'm not feeling safe right now. I'm not feeling it. I don't feel like doing no other videos. I don't want to do nothing, bro. I'm not feeling safe. This how y'all do niggas in jail? Is this how y'all do people in jail? This how y'all be pressing niggas in jail? Hey, man, come in my cell. I want to come in your cell. I want to talk to you. All right. Erica, I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what's going on, Erica. Y'all got to be on camera too. Y'all got to be on camera. Said stop playing hard to get. Y'all got to be on camera, that's for sure. I dropped the link in the chat. Show Our America. You remember the Lisa Link show, Show Our America? Let me read some of these super chats. I don't know what the hell is going on. What do you think about Jermaine Dupri talking about spending $10,000 every Monday in Magic City? Where? Where did Jermaine Dupri talk about spending $10,000 every Monday in Magic City? Mr. A, sir, may I know exactly what your business is here? What are you trying to do, sir?
I mean, you asked the question. You hear me?
What insight are you gonna provide for me?
You said why date a younger chick? I'm 35. I got a.
All right, I'm about to bring you up. Okay. Wait. You ready?
I mean,
I'm about to bring you up. Okay.
Am I good? Am I good?
What do you mean? Are you good?
I'm saying, am I good? You do this, so should I position myself some type of way?
You can listen. You can do what you however you want to do it.
All right, because it's my first time.
You ready?
Yeah. Come on, let's do it.
All right. Ace in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Ace, to the show.
What up, Anton?
All right, Ace. Give me some insight on why guys like younger women.
In my case, I mean, I'm 35. My girlfriend is 23, about to be 24.
Hold on. Wait. Let's stop there. Let's stop there for a second. How long y'all been talking?
Dating for 3.5 years.
All right. So you met her when you was 32 and she was what, 20?
Around there. Yeah, that's safe to say.
All right. Give me the insight.
I'll tell you why. My experience is this. I worked in corporate America all my life, so it ain't Like I ain't make no big money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do all that, but then I came into money. But you understand how chicks our age act when you don't, even if they working at the job with you, they gonna look at you different, right? So once I started making some money with my company, I wasn't really looking. It just happened to, she just happened to, I walked in the store. She just happened to be working there. Party City.
What kind of store?
City.
What kind of?
Party
You
City.
went to Party City? You found that Party City?
Party City. So that's what you got to get. You got to get a cashier, Party City. Nah, think about it. No, Anton, think about it. Do you want a chick that gonna look at you?
Oh man!
Anton, is something wrong with that though? Think about it. Is something wrong with that?
It's your story. I'm just listening.
Right? She's still my girl. No headaches. We good. I'm a marry her. I'm a marry her.
She there?
Huh?
She with you?
Who? My girl?
Yeah.
Nah. She ain't with me. I'm home.
Oh, okay. Move over to the middle. Move over to the middle. You all the way on the one side. You got to move to the middle.
You want me? That's what I was asking you. Really?
There you go. You good. You good now. So come a little. Move the camera a little bit to where you be in the middle. There you go. You good. All right. So you met her at Party City, and then what?
I mean, it was up from there. I mean, she a cool chick. She different.
She was at the cashier.
Age don't matter. It's all about what their standards are. What
She was at the. She was at the cashier. Hold on. She was at the cashier. Back, you on the side again. You got to move back over a little bit. There you go. All right. So she's at the cashier, Party City, and then what happened?
I got her number. So I got her number.
What'd you say to her? What'd you say to her?
Say to her? I don't remember what I said.
I need to know the love story.
I introduced myself. I said, my name is so and so.
Get
your number. I keep it short. If you working, I'm not gonna hold up your line. I'm gonna keep it short. We're gonna figure it out later, And she ended up being cool, and that's what it is. But I always dated chicks my age. I don't want you to think I'm getting at younger girls just to get at young girls. But at the end of the day, if you really just coming into your money in your 30s, it's best to get a younger girl. Somebody 30 and 30, the girl gonna be looking like she's selling. She gonna feel like she's selling for you. Because I've talked to girls that I work with making the same exact money. They gonna still feel like they selling for you.
So the girls at your job. So how old are the women at your job?
I don't work corporate America no more. I've been doing my own.
Okay, how old were they? How old were they?
So I left Piedmont when I was about 30. So they were same age, 30.
So it's women that was 30 years old, and what was they like?
They was cool, fun. No, I mean nothing.
So what was the problem? Why you say it was a problem with them?
They was fun, but at the end of the day, I mean, they even had boyfriends. They gonna cheat. I mean, but
So the girls that was your age was cool. You had no problem.
Nah. They was cool. They was cool. I ain't have no problems with them. But at the end of the day, they still gonna be stuck in their ways. And if they already they gonna look at you unless you got crazy money. Even when I was starting the company, they're not gonna get the whole thing until they see it. So why wouldn't you want to get a girl that's younger, and she gonna be a part of your way? She gonna, like you said, mold, like you say plenty of times, mold the shit.
Well, okay, so let's walk through it. So you linked up with her, or you got her number, and then what was the first thing that y'all? Because she couldn't buy like.
Nah,
alcohol.
We went to Starbucks. The first time I met her, we was at Starbucks.
Coffee date.
Yeah,
all right.
Starbucks, Buckhead, Peachtree, outside patio.
And then what? What happened after that?
She was cool.
You got a pregnant.
One thing she let me do was she let me handle my business. She actually asked me questions about my business, and she actually every day she's like, "You're gonna get these amount of jobs," even if it was some stupid number. She was saying, "You're gonna get some jobs. You're gonna get some jobs." And what happened? Every day I got jobs. So I mean,
she poured into you.
Yeah, poured into me. Exactly. The other girls that I dated, they could care less. They just thought I was a
That might just be because they was at your job though.
No. When I started my company, I still was transitioning into my company. COVID came, then I had a reason to leave. But I still had, the truck ready, the equipment ready, and stuff like that. So, but they didn't really care too much. They just haven't, just want to have fun.
Was they supposed to?
Yeah, you're supposed to care. If you want to be,
Why
with
would they
me,
supposed to care?
why wouldn't you want to care? If you
Because that's
care,
your thing.
if
That's
you
your
want
thing.
if you want my money, you should care about what I do, right? At the end of the day, it's
Why
for
would
the
they?
benefit
They
wherever I'm
want your
with.
money. They said they wanted your money.
Never told me that. No, nobody. I don't deal with girls who go after my money. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna take care of who I'm with. It's not.
So you moved her in with you eventually.
No, I stay with myself. I stay with myself to this day. She stayed with her mom.
Well, so
still.
when she
stayed with her mom still, and that's the thing. She stayed with her mom, but I'm gonna marry her, and she gonna move in to my house. You know, she stayed with her mom still. That's cool. I don't want her staying alone. That's.
Did she got a strong father in her life?
She
got a strong father in her life. Move over a little bit. Move over a little bit. But she got a strong father in her life.
No, she grew up with her grandparents, which is great too. Her mom, you know, was with her, you know, in her life, but her grandparents really was a staple in her life growing up.
What does she do now?
That is another thing too. You gotta have, you know, parents or whoever raising you gotta be legit.
What does she do now?
She work at was it 5 Below? Hey, look, Anton. Anton, listen, Anton. Anton. I got look, Anton, the money ain't the issue. The money ain't the issue. If you with your girl because of money and what she could do for you, I mean, that's dudes. If they with a girl for money and what they could do for you, I'm not on that. I don't care about your money. The fact that she's 23 still, so you know what I'm saying. When I was 23, I was working at Hyatt Hotel, so I can't knock her for that. I ain't gonna never knock nobody for what they do. But you ain't gotta be making no money. My money coming in, and that's it. I'm gonna get a house. I'm gonna buy a house, pay it all off. She ain't never gonna have to worry. But the thing
That's what you promised her.
She has the morals. She has the morals, and she has the principles. She believes in God. She was raised the right way. Now, I'm not gonna just go out here looking for young girls. That's not a thing. Now, if I do that, then you know, I can't rock with that. If you just going out every weekend looking for a young girl to smash and this, you know, that's
what. So she in school? What's she doing?
No, she went to school for a while. You know what I'm saying? She about to get back in actually, but she got about 2 more years, you know, but
you don't think that because listen, I get it, bro. I'm sure she didn't get you the box after this long, right? So
for sure.
Yeah, box. So
I don't have sex with other girls.
So box compared to older women box. What box? Because this is one of the biggest arguments that a lot of guys make is the box is different, body counts and all of that. Box from younger chick versus box from same age chick.
Is there a difference?
I don't know. You tell me.
Most chicks they got kids already, right? So, all right.
I don't know.
Got kids, so I mean, it's more emotional. I would say. I mean, yeah, if she been
emotionally connected.
Yeah. Me personally, I'm an emotional dude. You know, if I have a one night stand with you, it ain't gonna feel.
Have you ever cried with her? You ever cried with her?
Cry?
Yeah.
Why we didn't cry?
I don't know. You said you was emotional. You said you was emotional.
Cry with her.
You said you was emotional.
Nah, like feeling wise.
Emotional.
You know?
When I think of emotional, I'm thinking like
I have emotions. Emotions. Let me correct that.
You got emotions. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. We're not emotional. We don't cry.
And so you tell her. So you tell her like, hey, baby, listen. You know what I'm saying? When I marry you, I'm gonna make sure I take care of you. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. No more 5 Below. No more Party City. No more Dollar General. No, none
you don't
of
gotta
shit.
tell if somebody really rocking with you, you ain't gotta tell them that. She know that I'm gonna marry her eventually. You know. So
what about what her mama think? What her mama be saying?
Shoot, I don't know. I don't really think her mom liked me, to tell you the truth.
Why her mama don't like
But
you?
she
What's
cool
your-
with she cool with it though. Like she cool with, you know, I go over there sometimes. She come, you know.
Why the
talk
mama
to
don't
me.
like you?
We cordial. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about her. She cool.
Why her mama don't like you?
I don't know. I never had a talk with her.
You never talked to her mama?
Nah, not about the whole like why she might not like me. I think at first when I met her at first, I kind of called her mom. It was, you know, on some, I ain't really gonna talk about online, but I kind of had a little conversation. She thought I was checking her, but I wasn't checking.
What you? No. What you say to her mama, bro?
I mean, I ain't say nothing crazy. I ain't call her on the name.
Because I know you pulled up the Party City like, listen. So what you say to her mama?
I mean,
Don't
I really
let your
remember.
homeboy in the background
said what?
influence you.
Nah,
Don't
nah.
let you.
I ain't like I said, I ain't got nothing bad about her mom. Her mom do what she got to do, and she is taking care of her right
Mama
now.
can't be no older than what? 3-4 years older than you?
She probably your age. What 40, 41, 42?
40, 43, yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
So
around there, yeah.
mama probably wanted you versus the daughter. How do you choose? Mama, daughter.
How do I choose?
Yeah, what mama look like?
Mama cool. She cool.
Is she bad?
She on a more little thicker side, you know. I prefer my
she
girl
a big bag?
slim. So
She a big
whenever I
bag?
do get you pregnant, nah, she ain't a big bag. She just a little thick. Ain't nobody
What's
no
thick?
big bag.
What's thick? Like what? Like 160, 70, 80, 90, 200?
No, I ain't really good with weight like that.
Yeah, you are. You know
How
what
much
it
you
is.
weigh?
You just
How much you weigh? How much you weigh?
How much I weigh?
Yeah.
190.
190. So,
But I'm short though.
You short? How about what? 5'8", 5'9"?
5'7", 5'8".
She around there. So she probably. You said how much? How much you weigh?
190.
190.
That's what my insurance say.
160 maybe. She top heavy. So you know, ladies top heavy.
She top heavy. She built
Yeah,
like a Tasmanian devil.
Nah. She cool. She got a decent body. Ain't no hate. Like I said, ain't no hate. I ain't got nothing against her.
What do you mean by top heavy?
Big titties. What do you mean?
197. That's where I'm at. 197.
197. So she probably 170, bro. I don't know, bro. You try to make things worse for me and her mom, and I'm over here trying to court. I'm trying to court her the right way, the godly way. You know, like you said, the Bible. When you find a wife,
What do you mean? You already done busted down?
Yeah, for sure.
So how you court her the godly way?
What you mean?
What's the godly way?
The godly way. You gotta eventually get married. You gotta.
How often you bust her down, bro?
You want to know
Oh,
a
you don't
lot,
want to
bro.
talk about that part.
I don't know a lot, bro.
What do you mean? We gonna be real or what?
I mean,
twice a week, 3 times a week. Take her, drop her back off at her mama's house.
No, let me ask you this though. So you think she should live alone? What you think is easier or better? Or
I don't know. I'm just
think?
asking.
I
I don't think she can live alone if she work at
so
Party.
your daughter, from what you saying, your daughter gonna live with you until she finds the right one, right? From what I.
Yeah, but I'm her father. She don't got no.
Huh?
I'm her father. She don't got no father.
Who ain't got a father?
Your girl.
She got a father. She just don't stay with him. But I'm saying either way, that's
Is her
parent,
father in her
so
life?
you're gonna. No,
Have you met her father?
No, he's not in her life.
So she ain't got no father.
But it doesn't matter, right? A parent's a parent. That's what we saying.
No,
so
it matters.
you stay with the parent until you're ready to leave, right? Or you could,
it
have
matters.
your own spot and do your own thing.
I mean, you already fucking on her. So what difference would it make?
No, make no. What you mean?
Well, if my daughter's staying with me, that means she got my covering.
You think if your daughter's staying with you, she ain't gonna have sex with nobody? How old is your daughter? Girls
17.
have sex in high school.
No, my daughter is a virgin. I've verified that.
How you verify your daughter a virgin?
Doctor's appointments.
Oh man, you taking your daughter to the doctor appointment? You forcing her to be a virgin, or she want to be a virgin?
Nigga, she ain't got no choice.
How you gonna force your daughter to be a virgin, bro?
Because she's 17.
Oh man, free will.
Ain't no free will. Because that's why because you're gonna be working at Party City and a nigga like you gonna pick her up.
But I got my stuff together though. So
What do you
want
mean?
your daughter to date me?
No, I don't.
You would. And from what I've heard you say over the last few years, you would want your daughter to date me.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Hell no.
Why not?
Hell no.
Why not though?
Because you will be 11 years older than her, 12 years older than her.
So you want your daughter to date somebody in her age range. So I've heard you say older is fine though, right? Before you said older is fine as long as the guy has.
Yeah, for you niggas.
But you said
not for her.
Huh?
For y'all, not for mine. I got different rules for mine. I don't believe in that freedom shit. I don't believe in none of that.
You don't believe in freedom.
Mm-mm.
Come on, man.
What? I don't believe in all of that freedom shit.
You expect her to be out here not like a guy and just go on with life until what? Until she get married.
I don't believe in dating.
So straight to marriage.
Hmm?
Because you did it.
No, I didn't go straight to marriage. I knew my girl in high school. We the same age.
So what's wrong with your daughter
same
meeting
age.
somebody? What's wrong with your daughter meeting somebody in high school?
Nigga, you're not in high school.
I'm not in high school. I'm not saying I want to date your daughter. I'm saying
You was 30. You was 30 plus.
Yeah, I'm 30 plus. I'm 30
Yeah,
plus.
that's what I'm saying. You don't think that's weird?
No, it's not weird because I'm a married. I don't have sex with other girls.
Would you let a nigga talk to
like
if you had a daughter, would you let a nigga that's 12 years older than her talk to her and she can't even go to the club, she can't get liquor, she can't get none of that shit. Would you let your daughter?
She older
Would
than
you
20, she older than 23 though. What you mean?
Well, she is now, not when you met her.
Wasn't looking to go to no club with her. I was on my grind doing what I had to do.
Nah, nigga, you was hunting that Party City. You was hitting all the Dollar Generals.
So what I care about the club? I don't care about the club. I'm in Atlanta. I don't care about no club.
You was hitting all the Dollar Generals, all of the Party Cities.
Yeah. No, guys gotta meet somebody that's real. Those girls make an honest living, right? She ain't on OnlyFans.
Where she work at? Five Below?
It's easy to get on OnlyFans, right?
You're justifying.
One click to get on OnlyFans.
You're justifying in your mind.
Huh?
You're justifying in your mind why it makes sense for you to be in a situation that you are.
So you don't think it makes sense?
No.
It don't make sense. Why doesn't it make sense? If we're happy together. We go on have a great marriage. Why wouldn't it make sense? You want me to go get somebody my age that's what? That got kids? I ain't got no kids.
Well, you're not gonna do that now. You already locked in. You already done imprinted on her. And so she don't have a strong father in her life, so she kind of looks to you as a father figure. And so you making all of these promises to her, and then it becomes a little bit more predatory.
What promise? What promise did I make?
The same ones you told me that you make to her, that you're gonna take care of her, she ain't gotta do nothing.
Nothing's promised as far as money, right? Money come, money goes.
That's what you just so you switch it up on me.
I will do everything in my ability to take care of the home, right? That's what I'm focused on right now. Buying a home, owning a home.
What you think she gonna do with her Five Below job? What you think she gonna do with her Five Below job?
I don't know what she gonna do with it. I mean, like I said, when I was her age, I mean that's not the last.
See how predatory that sound? See how predatory that sound?
No, bro.
When I was her age,
I'm just saying
I would never talk to a girl
right now at 23. That's what I'm trying to
I would never talk to a girl.
I had to work my way up.
I would never talk to a girl that I would have to say when I was her age.
I'm comparing jobs. What you talking about?
What do you mean? I would never
compare jobs at an age. I'm not okay. After that I work for Piedmont Cancer Institute. I work good jobs. I mean, but not at 23. I worked at a hotel.
I'm not knocking your career experience. I think that you're a phenomenal worker. I think that you have you sound like you're on your way up and running it up. That's not what we're talking about.
So
when you refer to her, you say when I was her age. That's how I talk to my daughter. I told my daughter last night, I said, girl, when I was your age, you know what I was thinking about? I was telling my daughter that last night.
We talking about subject, and it was the age and what you're doing for a living.
Would you let your daughter at 19 talk to a nigga that's 31, 32?
I mean, she was 20 pretty much. I met her.
See how crazy you sound right now?
But would I? Yeah, if everything was right, I would. If everything was right,
You would let a nigga, you would let a nigga fuck on your daughter and bring her
would you rather her be on OnlyFans out here in the
you would
streets?
let your daughter let a dude fuck on her and take her back to the crib to her mama house? That sounds crazy.
Hold on, would I do what? See, I don't have a daughter, so
you would let your daughter let a nigga fuck on her. You would let your daughter let a dude fuck on her. That's 11 years her senior, and then bring her back at the crib so she can go to work back to Five Below the next day. You would let that happen?
I mean, you trying to put it a certain way, but
I'm asking. That's what it was. And that's
first,
what it is,
first of all, I didn't have sex with her until almost a year. So don't.
You waited on
I just had sex with her. Like I waited. I waited. So don't.
You waited for it.
Let's not like.
You got. What did you wait for? What was you waiting for?
What was I waiting for?
What was you waiting for?
I had to make sure she was the right one. I'm just not gonna have sex with you and then not know and then let you go. That's
for the older women.
That's wrong.
So for the older women that was your age, did you wait a year before you fucked them?
I'm telling the truth. Everything I'm saying is truth.
No, that's fair. I appreciate you. For the older women that was your age, did you wait a year before you fucked on them?
No, no way.
Why? Why?
I wasn't looking for marriage with them. Right then and there it was.
Oh, but you was just so happen to be in the mindset. You just so happen to be in the mindset to be looking for marriage from Party City, though.
Because you learn stuff from when you get older from different relationships. You learn stuff. You learn stuff. You learn stuff. So you gotta be able to learn. You go through different experiences.
She must be bad as hell.
Nah, she's just average. I ain't looking for no bad. I'm not the person who go out here looking for the baddest, coldest shit. No.
But you showed her what you like, though, right?
What you mean?
What you mean? You told her what you like. You showed her what because I can't imagine she got a lot of experience outside of you.
Nah, I wouldn't say that, but it's not. I'm not thinking sex, bro. I never was thinking sex. That's why I said I waited. I waited for sex. I mean, I asked her, I'll call right now. She'll tell you. I waited.
She don't care
what she would have did.
Like a father figure to her. You like a father figure to her. She gonna say whatever you wanted to say. I'm with it.
Nobody got to lie.
I feel you. So
that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason. Now, if you just go out here having sex with young girls just because you like young girls, that's different. Now, in my case,
but you different though. You different, right?
It's different, right? Is it not different? It's not.
Why is it different for you?
You don't think?
Why is it different for you?
I'm looking towards marriage. I seen marriage. I grew up with parents that was married. I know what it is. I can have kids right now. You don't think I can have kids right now?
For 3 years. Why you ain't married her?
I will. The time is right.
Everything gotta be in place. What you waiting on?
Time gotta be right. Everything gotta be in place.
Like what?
Everything. House.
Like what?
Like house. Everything. Everything gotta be in place.
You don't need none of that shit in order to get married.
Right. It's coming.
Why do
I
you
ain't
want
nobody's time but my time?
You don't want to make her an honest woman. You just gonna fuck on her and keep sending her back home to her mama?
Ain't no. You can put it like that if you want. Ain't nobody just fucking on nobody. That's like I said.
Y'all fucking right. Y'all fucking right.
I mean, you and your girlfriend.
I'm married.
All right. You didn't have sex with your girlfriend before you got married? Your wife?
No.
Before you got married? So you didn't
not
have sex with your wife. You didn't do nothing sexual with your wife.
Not before she was my fiance, and then I literally got married with her. Listen.
Fiance though, she was your fiance, right? So that's
I got married. First of all, I was 22 years old. Secondly, we was the same age. Third, it was within 6 months after I got engaged that I got married. That's a fact. I got married. I got married within the same year I got engaged.
But did I got married. Sex with her before the actual wedding.
Before I actually said I do, but not before she was actually.
So you judging me? I'm telling you the truth. You judging
I'm telling you the truth.
You had sex with her before legitly signing the papers.
Correct.
All right then. So we in the same boat. You can't. It ain't.
But it wasn't.
Ain't no
It wasn't
difference.
3 years. It wasn't 3.
It
No,
ain't
we
no.
not.
It ain't. It
No,
ain't no
no,
difference.
no, no.
It's no
No, we not the
difference. You had sex
No,
before
we
marriage.
not the same.
You had sex before marriage.
No,
Right?
we not the same. No, we not the same.
Hey, you had sex before marriage.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there.
And then the context is, we were engaged and we got married within 6 months.
I mean, that's cool. I appreciate. I mean, that's cool. I like what you did, but I mean, at the end of the day, from the topic, you still have marriage before. You still had sex before you got married.
So the question is, right? Because I see the deflection is heavy in these streets.
I'm just making sure we on the same page. That's all.
We're on the same page, but again, the question is, why you ain't married her yet? What are you waiting on? What is it that you're looking to do?
I'm on my time. It's coming.
Before you, because I know you fucking on her and sending her back home to her mama house. Do you fuck her in her mama house? You fucked in her mama house. You dirty dog. You a wild boy.
I got my own spot.
Was her mama at?
Rent.
You ain't never fucked her at her mama.
I pay my own rent.
You ain't never fucked her at her mama house. Not one time.
I got my own spot. I pay.
Why you don't know how to answer the
question? I have my own
I
spot,
answer the questions directly.
I don't need to do.
I answer the questions directly.
I stay. I pay my own.
Hold on, wait. Don't do the Kamala Harris. Don't do the Kamala Harris to me. Don't do the Kamala. It's a simple question. Have you ever fucked her at her mama house? Don't lie.
I'll have to think. I can't remember right now.
So you fucked her at her mama house.
I would have to think about
it. Her mama at work at least, bro?
I would think about it. I don't know. All I'm saying is I pay my own rent. She come over here.
That has nothing to do with the question that I'm asking.
I got my own spot.
Was her mama at work?
She comes over here.
Does she got a twin bed?
Nah, king size, man. King size.
She got a king size bed?
Queen. I think queen. Maybe queen. Maybe not king.
So it's
I got a king. Yeah, I got a king.
So it's a twin, my nigga.
Queen?
You fucked her on a twin bed, bro?
Ain't nobody say that.
Now, I used to have a twin bed when I was younger. It was one of them beds that was like a bunk bed where you can unhook it out of the top and then you can create a second bed on top of it. I had one of them beds.
A pull-out bed? A pull-out couch?
No, it's like a bunk bed. It's like a little thing that you put on top. Like you set it in the little thing and then it's like two beds on top. But you can remove it when I got older. You could remove the top.
We talking about regular beds.
You could just have you could be like a big boy now.
We talking about regular beds.
Yeah, all of them is a regular bed.
Yeah. So but hold on. So
you a wild boy. You a wild boy, bro.
Are you saying you see a problem with any older dating or just the fact? What's the age limit? You say? What's the age limit?
I think that people for the most part need to be around the same age.
So you think you need to be around the same age? Okay, so if I'm 35, you tell me.
Especially if you're younger. No, especially if you're younger.
35-year-old, right?
For a younger girl, she needs to date a man around her age.
So
maybe within 2 to 3 years.
Do I have to go date a 35-year-old? You gonna put that on me?
Anything above the age of 30 should be sufficient for you.
Even if they got kids, I just gotta take the whole package.
I didn't tell you to date women with kids.
So I gotta wait until I find one. That's right. And if they don't, and if I don't want them to have kids, I have to wait. Are you
desperate, nigga? Are you desperate?
No, I'm saying I have to wait.
Why you acting desperate?
You want me to wait until I find the perfect one, right? So that makes everything smaller.
You listen. You talking like a female right now. I didn't say any of this.
How's that?
Because you're putting words in my mouth. You asked me a question. What is the right age range? I answered you. You said for 35. You said for 35, what should I be dating? I said at least a woman that's over the age of 30. And then I also said,
so 35
for a woman that is younger in her 20s, she should be around the same age as her. That's it. Now you added all of them. Should I wait for the perfect one?
But think about it though. How am I gonna find?
You was already fucking chicks your age. What you talking about?
Yeah, most of them had kids.
So you was already in the streets. I get it. And I'm not dick shaming
But
you,
I don't
right?
want. Do I have to get somebody with kids? Are you gonna put that on me? Oh, I have to get somebody with kids so I can make everybody.
Why are you doing the
feel
female thing?
Cool
Why are you doing the
about
female
what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you with somebody. Like,
Why are you
at the
doing
end of
the
day,
female
your
thing?
relationship is your relationship.
Why
When you go
are you
home,
doing
it's
the
not-
female thing?
I'm not here to please other people.
Why are you doing the female thing? Did I say anything about having a date?
I'm not saying you said that. I'm just saying it's harder to find somebody 35 with no kids. Is that true?
No.
It's not hard.
No.
Come on. Most kids, most females 35
that ain't
got
got kids.
Where they at?
Nigga, you in Atlanta.
They all got kids. They either got kids or they on the street.
Well, that's because you hang out at Party City, nigga.
What are you talking? No.
What were you picking up? No. What were you picking up? What were you picking up? What was you going to get? What was you going to get, bro?
I was at a food. All right. If you know Bucket, you been in Atlanta?
I've been to Atlanta several times.
You been to Bucket?
I have.
Okay. You know the Plaza Peachtree on Far Road?
I do.
You know that plaza?
Mm-hmm.
You with me? You what's over there?
I'm rolling with you. What were you
right?
going? Listen, you describing all of this stuff.
If you know, there's a
I'm
food truck
asking
right
you.
there.
I'm asking you.
There's
What
a
did
food
you?
truck right there, right? There's a food truck.
Okay.
So I went to the food truck, waited for my food, went into Party City to get something to drink because the food trucks, $5 for a drink when I could just go Party City and buy a drink. That's crazy. So I went and got a drink. I don't go to Party City for what?
So you didn't go to Party City.
It happens. You going?
She was in Party City when you met her, though.
Working. Yeah, she was working.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So how did you end up in Party City? What did you go in there to get?
I just said a drink because I'm not paying. I was waiting for my food.
Oh, so you got a drink out of Party City, and then you seen her at the register.
Exactly.
Was you the only one in there, or did you wait for everybody to check out and then spit?
Nah, I mean I don't gotta wait for what.
So you say, "Yo, what's going on?"
Jamaica. Where you from? Anton, you got Jamaican in you? I feel like you got some Caribbean in you.
I don't know nothing about that. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised.
Detroit.
My father from Dawson, Georgia. His father is from Dawson, Georgia.
You got some Caribbean in you.
I don't know, maybe somewhere in my lineage, but you deflecting.
I ain't deflecting. I answer all your questions honestly. I came on here to tell you why it's okay to date a young
And I appreciate you.
But you just be out here smashing young girls if you older. No, I didn't say that. There's a lot of dudes in Atlanta that do though. If you know, there's a lot of dudes in Atlanta that do.
Your roommate.
Some of your friends, and they ain't gonna get on here though, right? Some of you, I bet if you got older guys in Atlanta, they smash a younger chick.
I don't have
got no older friends in Atlanta. You don't have no older friends in Atlanta. Your age
I don't have
in
it.
Atlanta?
The only person that I consider a friend in Atlanta is my dog Aristotle. That's it.
Okay, so
I don't have no.
So do you think guys in Atlanta, older guys, your age, do you think they're dating or having sex with the same age range or lower?
I have no clue. I don't hang out with niggas in Atlanta.
Educated guess.
I have no. I couldn't make an educated guess. I think that y'all niggas be fucking on these chicks.
Girls at 19
Listen, all right. Let me answer your question. Let me answer your question.
You think 19-year-olds buying OnlyFans subscription for 19-year-olds?
Let me answer your question. I think niggas in Atlanta will fuck anything that moves.
No,
y'all niggas fuck. No, listen. Don't.
That's not true. That's what I'm saying. But you don't got no.
So the answer to your question is yes. I think that they fuck young girls. I think they fuck old girls. I think they fuck boys. I think they fuck men. I think they fuck everything. So to answer your question, if I had to make an educated guess, yes, I think the dudes in Atlanta fuck anything.
Do you think dudes in Detroit have sex with younger girls?
I'm pretty sure that dudes everywhere, including Detroit, has sex with younger women.
And much older than me, right? We talking about 40s.
I think that there's wild dudes in every city, yes, and they're not my friends.
So you don't know nothing. Maybe they don't tell you. You know no guy. Every guy you know is dating 5 years younger at the most. All your friends are dating 5 years younger. 5 years younger. All of my 5 that they talk to, they have sex with.
Almost all of my friends in real life are married to women that are the same age as them.
Okay, so no, you have no friends.
I don't. Hold on, listen.
No brothers, no cousins.
All my brothers are married.
No cousins. So
All of my cousins are married. All of my cousins are married.
Now that's what's up. I think you do hang around with married people. You like my brother, kind of like, you know, y'all just pretty much the same. So, and my parents still married. I mean, over 40 years. So I was taught to be married.
What's the age gap between your father and your mother?
It is, I'm gonna say 3-4 years old. My mom is older, but this is back in the day.
You didn't follow your father's footsteps. That's for sure.
I did, and doing stuff the right way. I don't have no kids. I was taught to not have kids before marriage.
You're not doing it the right way. You're not doing it the right way. Listen. You're doing it the right way according to society.
Only your ways. Only your way. No, I don't. Society, they doing worse than this. Trust me. Out here in Atlanta, they doing worse.
You don't get points for not doing what everybody else is doing. You have to have a higher expectation. You have to have a higher expectation for your life. And so you fucking on a chick, promising her that you gonna marry her one day. For the last 3 years, you've been with her, and you drop her off in her mama house, and then she go to Five Below, and you got with her.
So what you want?
You got with her.
You want
got with her.
So I gotta be with a.
You got with her. You got with her when your. You got with her. You got with her 7 years. You got with her 7 years after your brain was fully developed, and she still has 6 years to get her brain fully developed.
Let me ask you this. So you think what happens most time? I feel like is a girl from 20 to 25, they mess up, right? So most of the time, if you get with a girl over 25, you're gonna have to rebuild her, right? When they mess up in life, they're messing up between 20 and 25. Do you agree?
I don't know.
All right, let me ask you this: most girls on OnlyFans, what age are they? Between
I don't
20
know
and 25,
any woman
right?
on OnlyFans. I don't know any woman on OnlyFans.
You don't know no woman on OnlyFans? Come on,
Not
nobody
one
on your
woman.
panel got an OnlyFans.
No.
No.
Nobody has an OnlyFans. Nobody. I don't know anybody. Anybody. Not one person that has an OnlyFans. I've never even been I've never even been to the site OnlyFans before.
That's fine. I don't go to the site too.
Why are you using these? Why are you using these examples? Why are you using these examples?
25, they're doing stuff that shouldn't be done.
Why are
Once
you
they get
using
over
these
25,
examples?
they need to be saved. They need to be saved
Why
after
do
25.
you use these examples that have nothing to do with what we talking about?
It is what we talking about. You're saying, why would I go get somebody my age? By the time I get somebody my age, trust me, the rap sheet is long about the ways they done fucked up. And that's just it.
I mean, if that's how you justify.
I mean,
okay.
That's just.
If that's how you justifying it, that's cool. Listen, I'm cool with it. If you cool with it, I'm cool with it. You're not doing anything illegal. I have nothing bad to say about you whatsoever. I think it's hilarious. I think it's crazy. It's not something that I agree with, but I don't have to agree with everything that anybody does in order for it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't come on here to make you agree with me. I just came on to answer your question. You said, what would be the logical reason to date a younger female? And I said that is the reason if you know you're going to marry her. Now, if you just haven't passed her, smash and pass, that's different.
Okay.
That's all I was saying.
I'm with it. Any other context that you would like to give me before we wrap up?
No, that's it. I mean, I ain't got too much to say. I mean, my boy got me on here. He was talking stuff, so.
Yeah, Anton, I don't want no smoke. This Chili P, man. You was giving me
What up?
Hey, look.
What up, bro?
Hey, Anton, I'm not gonna lie, man. I usually date women my age, and I'm starting to realize it's probably not the move. I'm gonna be honest. So
How old are you?
I'm 35. And
okay,
you said you used to date chicks your age? Say what?
You said you used to date chicks your age?
I'm starting to think maybe it's not the best idea, to be honest. Like at first I'm like,
bro, there's no way.
All right, like yeah, like now I want to check my age. And then me and him had discussions about it. And after I'm out here in the dating world, I'm starting to see like they got a lot of mental baggage, AD. They got kids, mental baggage. It's like, let me go ahead and get somebody that's 24, 25. Now, I agree. The 22-year-olds, the 21-year-olds, that ain't my style. That's too young. They just mentally not mature for me.
But I was younger at the time. Just make that. I was
Why?
younger.
Listen. I'm gonna tell
so
y'all
right
the
now
honest
wouldn't be
guys,
that age.
y'all niggas is in Atlanta, bro.
I'm not in Atlanta. I live in Vegas. So let's just be clear on that.
Vegas is no better.
I agree. I agree.
No better, bro.
I agree.
Y'all need to get y'all some regular chicks that ain't out here messed up.
You just said also hold on below.
I mean, let me be honest. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all niggas. Y'all ready to be y'all ready?
Regular chicks.
Go ahead, give it to us, AD.
Y'all niggas is like modern women.
Okay.
Y'all niggas went out here, which is cool. Which is cool. Y'all niggas went out here and y'all lived y'all life. And for some reason, y'all thought that the chicks that was gonna be in y'all age group was gonna be innocent angels. When y'all niggas aged, when y'all
we never thought that.
Hold on. Y'all niggas aged up. Now you trying to figure out where all the good girls go. Y'all fucked them all. You niggas fucked them all. Y'all fucked them all.
Right.
So now,
when
when you get done, fucking them all, now you like, you know what, man, ain't no good ones out here. Nigga, y'all been busting these hoes down since y'all came out the womb. So now,
They didn't want to get married. Those chicks didn't want to get married.
Nigga, ain't no good girls because y'all not good niggas. That's what it is. So now you niggas want to be like, oh man, you know what? We got to figure it out. These women is washed up. Nigga, they yo hoes. Y'all made them that way. Y'all made them that way. It just is what it is.
They have problems all along.
You right. So now we want the new hoes. We don't want the old hoes that me and everybody else, man. You right.
There you go. That's the realest shit ever. Like, I'm not gonna front and cap. Y'all niggas pass up on the good hoes, or y'all turned the good hoes into new hoes. And now y'all want newer hoes. And now y'all trying to take the young niggas hoes. And y'all competing
but we looking to do it
right. No.
We ain't looking at
y'all niggas is the evolved version of the niggas that we was mad at in high school that had cars and was coming to pick up our hoes, except for it's a whole nother game. It's a different game. So now the 35-year-old niggas is taking the 25-year-old niggas hoes, and the 25-year-old niggas is like, man, I hate these older niggas.
My limit's at 25, so that's all I'm gonna say. I'm 35. That's it. Like, she got to be older than 25 at least.
Niggas, y'all stealing hoes, bro.
If we don't take them, they gonna get on OnlyFans and they gonna ruin their life. I'm telling you, OnlyFans is too easy to get on. You could do toes. You could do your weave. You could
doing elbows at this
point. Yeah, and you niggas is dirty macking because y'all promising women that work at Five Below, hey, I'm gonna marry you, baby.
It ain't no promise. I told God that. If I break it with God,
I'm gonna marry you, baby.
If I break it with God, then we got a problem.
I'm gonna take you out of your mama's house.
I ain't promised none of that.
I'm a passport bro, so it's a little different from.
I knew it. I knew you was a passport nigga. I knew everything about it. How much you spending, bro?
Hey,
what's the going rate, my nigga?
What's the going rate?
What's the per diem for the passport?
You just gotta get them a meal and promise a visa, and then you good. You got 5-6 of them on the team. I'm just saying.
You getting them? You knock them down 5 at a time?
It's crazy overseas.
You only got one dick.
He act like he got no friends that don't do anything.
Right. Stop playing.
Wait. Listen. I don't live the life that y'all live.
I got so many church boy friends.
He more like you, if anything, AD. I'm different.
I'm gonna be honest to God. I'm gonna be honest on everything on that I love. I came up in the era where that wasn't a thing, bro. We did not go outside of our neighborhood, our city or shit. Like, worst case scenario, if we went somewhere like, we went to a different city and hung out, we did not go overseas and get boxed. That honestly, that's changed on everything. That is new shit to me. I didn't even realize niggas was on that type of shit until I got on the internet. That's the honest to God truth. I didn't even realize that everybody was on it.
Yeah, times has changed. It's not the same like it was, for sure. Everything has changed. So,
but I'm saying, but like, what's the allure? Why travel? Why jump on a plane for box when it's easy to knock them down right here? What's the point?
So I don't travel just for box, but I do travel. I can get
Nigga.
a 10. The 5s and the 6s is stuck up here in America. Maybe not for you in your situation, but the 5s and the 6s is stuck up. I can go get a 9 or a 10 for way less work, and she gonna take me serious. I'm gonna take her serious if I want to. Or
That's because you lying to them though. You selling them on the dream.
I don't sell them.
Nigga, yes you do. You just said it. You just said it. You promising these hoes.
I did just say that. But if I didn't want to sell them on a dream and I wanted to take it serious, then yeah. But some of them, yeah, you gotta sell them a dream a little bit. It is what it is. It just is what it is. Yeah.
Christ. You niggas.
But don't put me in the same box as my boy. He different. Like he never even cheated with his girl.
No,
for 2
y'all
years.
niggas both. No, nigga, no.
Nah, we not the same.
I was raised by parents that were married and went to church.
He's the Green Hulk. He the Green Hulk, and you the Red Hulk. Y'all niggas is the same. Y'all niggas is the same, bro.
Nah, we not the same. Nah, I don't.
He promising hoes. He promising hoes here in America. He promising women in America. You promising them overseas. You an international promise.
Hey, my passport tatted up. I can't even lie. It is what it is.
Well, listen, y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all hilarious. Y'all ain't doing nothing illegal, so that's the most important.
We ain't on no funny stuff. Yeah. Like we not no like.
All right, so but let me ask y'all this question before we wrap up.
Funny stuff. Like I mean,
let me ask y'all a question. When y'all niggas gonna get y'all life together, bro?
Why would
no.
All jokes aside. Just because of a marriage? Just because we ain't
married? No, nigga. The marriage should not be the determining factor for whether you get in your life together.
So that's
when y'all niggas gonna. No, bro. Listen. Honestly, bro, y'all better than this, bro.
Better than
I know we all go through shit. We all soy our royal oats at some point, but also I don't think that y'all niggas is good friends with each other because ain't nobody actually motivating each other to be better person. Y'all 35, my nigga. Listen. This is some real shit. I'm being for real. When you hit your 30s, you're gonna have to start thinking about what the long-term play is because you don't want to be the same nigga that you was at 30, at 40, and at 40 or 50. You on the same path, bro.
We not.
So AD, look, you only got a little bit of context, right?
Right.
So far we only been talking about women. Actually, I live in Vegas. I came out here Atlanta for 30 days because we locking in, hitting the gym, and doing all types of stuff, running it up with his business, stuff like that. So you only getting a small context of what's going on. Right now, we're just having a conversation about women. But if you want to talk about business, we can talk outside.
No. When I say getting your life together, I believe y'all doing well. Y'all figuring it out. Y'all gonna get money. Y'all gonna be successful. The get your life together part is that you gonna have to evolve. You gonna be rich. Y'all niggas gonna make a lot of money. Y'all gonna be successful.
Appreciate it.
But are y'all working on the character just as much as you working in the gym? Just as much as you working on your business? Just as much as you working on growing? Just as much as y'all working together? Are y'all niggas motivating each other from a character perspective? Like, you know what? I did the same. I did that shit at 30. I'm doing some of the same things I was doing at 25. At some point, y'all niggas got to grow up and be the examples for other niggas to look at, for the younger generation to look at, and say, I want to be like them beyond the money, beyond the success, beyond that stuff, bro.
We are.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to. We're not out here just having sex with everybody, doing all that.
And AD, everybody don't want to be married. Everybody don't want to.
I'm not talking about.
See, y'all keep talking about that's the context we going off of. So
no. Listen. Y'all giving me a snapshot of y'all life, which then gives me a snapshot of your mentality.
Okay.
So your character is a reflection. Your character is a reflection of how you live your life. I don't need to have the whole story to better understand exactly what your mindset is.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, at some point, y'all, I want y'all to put together some other plan beyond just the relationships part. Because even if you get in a relationship, it doesn't mean that it's going to be sustainable or that you're going to evolve into being something better. Because if you're still doing the shit that you're doing, just because you're replacing it with a title, don't mean shit. So what I'm saying is, somebody gonna have to be the leader. Somebody gonna have to take the fuck off and inspire everybody else and be on some, you know what? I'm on some grown man shit. I'm trying to level the fuck up, and I got to figure out what my life is more than just whatever it is that I'm doing right now. That's all. And I'm not telling you, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying think about it. That's all I'm saying is think about it.
We doing way better than we were 10 years ago.
Right.
Way
better.
No
You're 35. You're supposed to.
in every aspect of life, bro. Every act, mentally, physically, emotionally, every aspect of life, we're doing way better than we were 10 years ago.
Okay, I like that.
I guarantee we are.
I'm with it. So what's the plan? What your all right? So what y'all life gonna look like at 45?
At 40 what? 5 or 40?
45. What your life gonna look like at 45?
I'm gonna be calling AD and saying, "Hey, we got some property we want to sell you. What's up?"
What about the rest of it? The money is coming. What about the rest?
Right. Like I said, I don't think I've already been married, so I don't think I ever want to be married again personally. He got different views from me, which is I respect it. But personally, after I've been through it, I never want to be married again. It is what it is. I would rather
You're telling me what you're not gonna do. You're not telling me what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna bless the people around me.
Let me tell you what my plan is at 53, because I'm 43.
Okay.
My plan is to be a pillar of my community, so much so to where I'm literally able to change lives by giving people positions, jobs, controlling what happens politically, letting my moral compass guide me as far as my influence and how I'm able to do it online. I want to be able to build whole communities and make sure that I lead guys. I got a scholarship program that I'm starting next year, and hopefully I can grow it to $1 million a year. And so my thing is, I want to be remembered for how I impact people in a positive way. And in order for me to do that, I have to do the things that I got to do now. I want to I want to grow people into being more successful, and I want them to be the seeds to then affect everybody else. I want to add value in everybody's life. I mean, we joke, we having a good time and all of that, but I want to be able to add value into everybody's life, and I want whole communities to sprout up as a result of some of the things that I do.
All right, that's dope. That's dope.
So we gotta rock out. So I got great expectations for y'all. Y'all should be better than me. Y'all should be doing way better than me in 8 years.
I mean, you're going to keep grinding too. There's no competition. No competition. We're not looking to see better, who doing better.
No, I want y'all to be better. I want y'all to be better. It is. My goal is for y'all to be better than me when y'all become my age. Y'all should be way better than me.
Salute to that. I agree. We taking the blueprint you got right now. That's why we watch you. We taking the blueprint so we can be better than you are. No competition, but we're gonna strive for that for sure.
I'm with it. All right, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, bro.
All right,
good talking to you, man. Cheers, bro.
All right, big dog.
The best to you, man. Keep doing your thing, bro.
See you, bro.
Yep.
All right, fun times, entertaining. Thank you to the gentleman that came up in order to be able to kick it with your boy and have a conversation. Yeah, man, fun. Entertaining Friday. We went a little bit into overtime, and it was fun. All right, I'm about to read the super chats. I want to remind y'all, if y'all want to tap into the Patreon, link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. If you want to rock out with a group of people that's going in the direction that you're going in, I want to thank everybody that participated in the show, from the chat all to the super chats. I'm about to read the super chats. I want to thank everybody that called up and came up on the panel. And so it's dope. It's dope. Fun times. I hope y'all know that this is the best show on earth. This is the best show on earth. And y'all can catch the pretty, gorgeous, beautiful Molly tonight. If y'all want to come and see what Molly looked like, all you got to do is tap into after hours tonight, and it's going to be a phenomenal time. All right? Y'all want to come and see Molly tonight, and y'all can come up and come on after hours tonight. All right? Let's get it. Let me read some of these super chats, and I'm going to get y'all up out of here for today. Danielle says, what do you think about Jermaine? Oh, yeah, Jermaine Dupri, $10,000 every Monday in Magic City. I don't understand that. I don't understand it because it's like he's got a set amount that he's going to spend. That's interesting to me. I don't know. I got to find it out. Where'd y'all see that at? Show that to me. Manny Play says, then someone like Inspector Randall come through and show us just those shitty, those houses in Texas be. The bad thing, says Civilap, is that citizens are getting jacked up with the migrants by ICE. Getting let loose once validated is good, but still traumatic. They call me Mr. Bibb, says that's why I'm getting out of the construction business. Too many migrants lowballing. Jason Green says, I love it, Ice Ice Baby. Jesse V says, your content is unique for its consistency and who you are. You show us that it's possible to be black, rich, conservative, straight, actively married, etc. We learn being a millionaire is a mindset. Yeah, Jesse V, shout out to you. I love that. That was a really great compliment. Thank you. Wesley Turner says this is some sound of freedom type stuff. Let's see what else we got. Lori, what up, Lori? Says check into Keith Robinson, AD, multi-generational landowner of Neha with no succession plan. I'd rather see it go to you than the government. I don't know about that. I don't want nobody else's stuff. I don't know what to do with that. Timeout says he got a weight set in his room. He definitely lived with his mama or grandmother. Wendell Kilgore says call it Antor. I like that. I like that. Old Men Want Control says tune. Jermaine English says the ton around. Love Curly Hair says I remember Lisa Ling show Our America. What's up, Love Curly Hair? Manny says the way these dudes be hollering at you, you think your name was Antoinette. They be trying. Samuel Hartfield says AD let them dine on that young cat in peace. Quincy Walker is in the building. 392Q says AD bring up a girl and ask why women love older men. We could do that tomorrow. If I live stream tomorrow, we'll do that tomorrow. K Cooper, did I miss your super chat? How did I miss your super chat, K Cooper? Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I got you, K Cooper. I'm going to see if I can find it. I don't know how I missed your super chat. I'm sorry. And I miss it. I'm sorry, K Cooper. All right, let me get to some more super chats. He robbed the cradle, says Chris Cunningham. Magnetar says, stop all this jibber jabbering and sing to that girl and get her to the altar. I can write the lyrics if you need help. Do I have to do everything? Toon says, 80, this guy's trying my brain. Quarterboy says he's giving me predator vibes. 392Q says couldn't beat or pay me to get this out of me. Greg G said, the more he talks, the more down bad he sounds. 12 years older is wild, though. Young Savage Shout says, don't understand where you're getting at because he doesn't have kids nor a little sister. Young Savage says, I watched you coerce this man into answering every question he didn't to answer. I guess you meant to say he didn't have to answer. His mind is saying quit for a woman his age. Jerry in the building says, and don't make her a baby mama either talking like this. Yeah, Jerry. James Smith, so Anton, you think Jay-Z and Beyonce was a weird hookup? Yep, I sure do. I sure do think it was. That's my personal opinion. Toon says he's still under you for himself. Brothers Keeper says bring him on after hours and his girl. Jay Ben says now we see why Sierra chose a lame, shaking my head. 50% Sip says it really is dirty macking. And K Cooper, I'm sorry, K Cooper says I missed your super chat. I didn't miss this one, but I absolutely didn't mean to. I'm sorry. We're going to put together a fun show for y'all tonight. All right. We're gonna put together a fun show for y'all tonight. So we 3.5 hours in. I don't know if I'm a live stream tomorrow, but I'll let y'all know inside of the Discord. I have to update the link inside of the Patreon to get to the Discord, so that'll come shortly. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the greatest audience on earth. I'll holler at y'all later. Kate Cooper says Russell not lame though. I got you. I might do a Saturday show. I gotta see. I'm supposed to be helping my daughter put some custom lights on her truck tomorrow, but we'll see what's happening. Yo, AD, I want to see Miss Sanchez. I'll see if she'll come on. I'll see what she's talking about. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Hope y'all was entertained. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and make sure y'all share this with your friends.